I wanted this playmat.
It's not for sale. This
I
is
know.
you want to actually. I have a whole bunch of these that are marred because they were printed incorrectly.
I would take a Mard.
It's really bad.
I would
It
take a
doesn't look
Mard
good.
Andre anytime.
For those, just to be clear off the top, that I'm not super self-obsessed to this level, this was an anniversary present, the commission of this art. It's actually even bigger. Unfortunately, it doesn't play mat that well. And there's like a photo of me and my partner here on a shelf. It's snowing outside in Montreal in the window. It was a really, really nice piece of art. And I don't even think it printed perfectly. Like the contrast is slightly off. It's a bit washed out, but
Yeah.
super happy with how this turned out.
I was gonna say, why is Andre's playmat facing the less intimidating way?
I usually do it the other way, but then I'm gonna look doubly like an absolute self-obsessed. How's it going?
Good. Welcome to the Backroom.
Thanks for having me. This is sick.
It's if you don't know Andre, then I'm not sure what you're doing in the Netrunner community. But at the same time, Andre is, of course, the pure force behind the Metropole Grid.
Thank you.
Metropole Grid being where I live too.
Yeah.
So I'm lucky enough to be able to invite you here.
Thanks for having me. This is really cool.
Yeah. I also know that you are going to get your own live play
Hopefully
started on
as
your channel.
soon as tomorrow, if things go well.
I am. Are you starting with the chess clock like right away?
No, definitely not.
Ah.
Yeah, we're gonna be doing some Blitz Netrunner with the chess clock, which is like kind of a joke. We're gonna give ourselves way too little time on purpose, but we're gonna start like basics and then see how quickly things can descend.
Right. Because I admit that the idea of putting a chess clock and just having the sheer intimidation factor of like access.
Yeah. No, Res Ice is the huge one. You gotta wait it out.
You gotta wait it out, and it's very deliberate once you hit that thing. But would you go with just? Are you trying to make it so that it's a normal length game, or are you trying to make it so that you can have a Blitz Netrunner?
I want it to be Blitz.
Okay.
So like thinking about it, I think you need to make sure that you're picking decks that make sense for it. So the long of the short is that people don't chess clock Netrunner because paid ability windows and a lot of decisions that your opponent has to make on your turn. So it doesn't make a lot of sense, right? It's not like chess where it's like pass the turn.
Right.
So I want to give too little time because I want to basically encourage bad quick play. Like it's not because I think games are going long.
It's just you're gonna have to just go by feel, by instinct.
Which is like PD versus Zaya system gateway special. Like I think that's perfect for it.
I'm so looking forward to seeing how that's gonna.
Yeah, me too.
I think it's just gonna be so cool.
I have no idea, but maybe tomorrow night. I'm hoping.
At the same time, you stream on Tuesdays, Thursdays,
That's
Tuesday
right.
afternoons, Thursday evenings, right?
That's the idea. Yeah.
And when you stream with local internet celebrity Patrick Sklar, often, you normally stream on Jinteki.
Yeah, mostly.
Do you prefer playing Jinteki to live play?
No. Well, technically no. Like live paper play is much more fun because playing the physical card game is interesting and difficult, and you can read a face, like you can know a person, you're interacting with someone. That being said, playing on JNet is like the easiest way to shuffle up a new deck without actually having to get your cards out. You can play against people all over the world. You can get more games in per minute. It also like, this is a weird thing that I think we're gonna figure out is like when we're playing, I have a habit to try and explain what I'm doing and why I'm doing it, which like on JNet is so easy because I can talk to the screen and be like, hey, this is what's going on and why.
Person can't hear.
And the other person can't hear, which is like perfect for that sort of like educational format. I'm pretty sure today I will be explaining what I'm doing. And I'm okay with that. It's like, I think for people watching at home, that's probably maybe they can get something out of understanding how to pilot these decks to some extent. Like I'm not gonna say install an agenda advance, but you know what I mean?
I mean, you should.
I could. We'll see.
Because for all I know,
Yeah.
you're just running like 3 Cerebral Overrider.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm looking forward to.
You don't play a lot of JNet, right?
I don't.
And I kind of like JNet's not for everyone, but for a lot of people, it's also like the way to get into the game, the way to get into like the global meta and meet people. So like, it's cool. I
do enjoy playing.
Sure.
And being able to play on JNet is way better than not being able to play at all.
Yeah.
Not everybody gets to have a local meta, and not everybody even gets to have a local meta which regularly meets.
Sure.
When I was living in the States, I played more JNet, partially because
that was the option.
That was the option.
Yeah, sure.
That was it. But when I play in person, I'm invested in the game. On JNet at the moment, I find that like for a while I was playing a bunch, and I played one of the world championships that was exclusively on JNet because the world. And there was this sensation at one point where I was playing, and this was at Worlds, mind you. And I sat down and I started playing it. I was playing Neurospike as Mario.
Cool.
Because it was a deck that I knew to play, and I hadn't done a lot of testing. I hadn't done a lot of time. I was playing Neurospike as Mario. I sat down, and one of my opponents was just like, "Oh, Asmari, okay," and just started just playing.
But this is a tournament, or this is casual?
This was Worlds.
Oh, wild. Okay.
And that just made me feel kind of like, well, if you're bothering to sit down across from somebody, play the game.
I'm imagining it's frustration with the matchup.
Probably, but would you react the same way if you were in person? I think it's easier to react that way if you're sitting alone at home.
Yeah,
especially especially in casual. If I don't like the matchup, I can literally be like, "No, don't want to play. I forfeit."
But that happens on JNet a fair bit. Like you keep up against a deck, people be like, "I'd rather not," which is like, I don't even know where I fit on that spectrum. Like, you don't have to do anything you don't want to do, but there was kind of this social contract. We sat down to play a game, I guess.
It's
weird.
That's where I have this, because you and I have sat down. We don't know each other's decks.
No.
At the moment, the producer does.
Yeah.
The producer knows all.
Yeah.
But we don't know each other's decks, and you could pull out a deck, and I'll be like, okay, but I'm still gonna have to play.
It's being filmed, so I think we're incentivized not to have something awful.
Perhaps, but I became a better player by forcing myself to play matchups that I don't want.
Yeah, well, for sure.
Although I also suffer as a player because I don't get in nearly as many reps as people do with their decks.
Yes.
Because I don't play online.
That is the big JNet thing. Like, I think a lot of the best players we've seen in the last couple of years, especially like younger players in terms of getting to the game, they get reps in.
Yeah.
Like, I am so scared of the person, even if they've been playing for 4 or 5 months. You got 300 games in with this deck. Like, you're going to do something magical with it. I've no doubt.
Because they have the time to play.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the same reason why I will never be competitive at a MOBA or a first-person shooter anymore. I don't have the time.
Sure.
I can't get that number of games in. So.
We're getting old?
I mean, I don't know how I feel about that. Eric, yes, this is a local internet celebrity. This is
How's it going,
this is how it goes.
Hey, Eric. Hey, Pat. How y'all doing? Welcome to the Backroom Deals.
Neurospike is Mario Worlds. This was back in 2001 or 2002.
Yeah, that was not a super well-known deck. Like, if you played as Mario, I'm assuming I would groan because it's like 6 Agenda Glacier. I think that would probably be more on trend.
Yeah. No, I was killing people left and right. Look, my top tournament results have been kills.
Sure.
And I imagine that's just because I choose those decks because they are mentally easier for me to play because they often end sooner. And so I have a chance to take a break.
Yeah, I know I've, for a long time, like many years ago, would like very consistently play Flatline Wayland. Flatline Wayland, yeah. That was the thing that I would do. Yeah. So you always had this sort of understanding that some tournament rounds, you would have 20 minutes to chill. And there's something to that.
It's a huge advantage to the person who's been grinding out every round to time, whereas you've had a chance to get up, go to the bathroom, you know, like even that, just a little bit of that is still something that I think is worth it.
Do you ever have the thing of the tournament where you've unplugged for too long? Like, say it's a top cut and like you have to wait for other rounds to finish, and so you don't play Netrunner for like an hour and a half or whatever, and then you sit down against someone who's warmed up. I think sometimes I've actually seen the opposite catch up on people, where it's like they've been chilling, it's in their head, you know, you're waiting for your table, and then the person who's like warmed up gets them.
That happened to me at East Kent Nats.
Yeah?
I think so. Because I won the first 2 rounds in the top cut, I left the venue. I went.
Oh, you went for lunch? Yeah.
And then I came back, and then I hit the loser's bracket and had to fight my way back up. But once I was warmed up, everything was a lot easier.
Yeah.
So I completely understand that, but that's part of the problem with a double elimination bracket. The winner will actually get to cool their heels for a while.
Yeah.
Because, of course, when I made it into the finals, my opponent got to wait.
Yes.
For a while before
Yeah, I don't know what you're meant to do. Like, some people go and calm themselves down. Maybe you should be asking to play games against other folks who are like doing side events on Sunday. Like, I don't know what the play is. A lot of people just relax, whether lunch is a mistake or not.
Relaxing is a useful thing to do.
Mhm.
It's just how much of it can you do before you just start getting cold?
Yeah, maybe just sit there and fishbowl. You ever fishbowl?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. If I'm playing in a tournament like that, then I do. I have often made the mistake of showing up to an event and being like, I changed my deck last minute and I haven't played it at all.
Yeah, it's a bad one.
It's a really bad
Yeah, it's not a good one.
thing to do. But then the idea of just playing it out even if I'm not playing in somebody else,
Yeah.
will help.
I will like sit down and imagine. I'll be like, okay, imagine you're opening against a criminal deck,
Yeah.
and then you draw your first 5 hand, figure out if you mulligan or not, and then play out the first imaginary 2 turns. And I think it's huge. It's like a really, really easy way to get reps in.
Yeah.
To some extent with the word rep.
But I'm not in a fishbowl. I am in the back room. So are you.
Yeah.
And we're going to toss that in front of you and find out what you're going to play first.
So this is my choice?
This is
My
your choice.
results. It's a
Version
building.
for you.
All right. I'm going to talk through everything, which might be detrimental. Ooh, this is Ken. Great.
Good. And Hospbioroid Precision Design. Not the first time that has appeared in the back room, and it won't be the last.
No, I imagine not.
But this is classic Netrunner. This is...
I like PD a lot. Like, PD sometimes, it's the boring deck. It does the thing. It's like system gateway.deck. Whether this deck is more interesting than that, we'll find out together, I imagine. But it wants you to score out. I feel like that's a cool thing.
I think you're going to try to kill me with it.
Ah, no.
My guess is you want me to die.
I should bottle shuffle this, actually. I don't know how well done it is.
Yeah, just bury your face in cards. So you have the Quinn's tattoo in this, too.
I do. It was like a consideration. It's part of the headcanon of this like future imaginary Andrej. It was something I was considering at the time that this was commissioned. Yeah. Currently, no. I don't have any tattoos. I'm pretty sure I'm miserable around needles, which might be like one of the big blockers.
In my experience, even if you're miserable around needles, you'll be uncomfortable for 3 seconds and then be like, oh.
It just is going to heal bad if I throw up on it.
What would you get?
Probably that, but like I honestly don't know.
Link?
Yeah.
Link doesn't even matter in the game that much anymore.
It is. It's meant to be a
So it
community
shows that
thing.
you were like...
It's not like an old head snobbery. It's meant to be like this links people together.
Okay.
Like I think that's one of the best things I got out of Netrunner is like
Because
meeting
Quinn's
people.
also has a Matt Zellinger custom image.
It was
for
like the
his wedding.
proposal. Yeah, it's really cute.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the wedding. Yeah, that one's really nice. I know a bunch of people who've reached out to Zellinger to get stuff commissioned. Apparently he was good to work with. I don't know if he still does that sort of stuff.
So I'm going to point out here.
Yeah, do it up.
One of the things that that happens is that you'll notice that Andrej, when he plays live,
It's a big deck. So this is actually a problem for this deck than anyone else.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you can see this on camera. So this is just like a Dragon Shield sleeve. And you can see the back of the card, right? Through that. It is like an FFG card. You can see a bit of bleed through.
Yeah.
And this is the thing you just have to be worried about. So I technically have original core set cards behind everything because you can tell through the backs of the cards. Now this deck technically is not necessary because it has the sort of like opaque black sleeve that Dragon Shield does, so you don't
Yeah.
get bleed through.
yeah, the dual mats.
Yeah. But I'm also at a point too where some of the prize support cards I had from the past were like a different card stock.
Yeah.
So I just started
They're
doing
thinner.
this. It ruins the sleeves a fair bit faster, but it feels better. Like the cards are more substantial.
It also just the sheer intimidation of just boom, especially when you were playing like 80 card max.
Yeah, 100 card max. It was good.
100 card max. Just the deck this tall.
It like
compared to
perfectly
that.
fits into one of the old FFG cardboard boxes. And actually, when you double card them, it perfectly fits in the old deck box, which is like you're not rattling around, you're not damaging your cards. I don't know
Did
if
you
cut
already
again.
mulligan?
No, I haven't touched
I
anything.
cut it well.
I just messed with the cards, so I reshuffled. 1, 2. Your Ken. Oh, this is bad. My deck is boxed. This is technically a marked deck, I think.
Okay.
Let me check if that's the case.
Why would it be marked?
Because your sleeves open in different ways.
Ew.
And so, no, I think that might just be the only one. I'll
think you're right.
figure out if it comes up. Yeah, I can do worse. I'll keep.
I'm not. I could do better.
So this is PD, for those who probably know from System Gateway. I'm playing 44 cards, so I have 18 to 19 agenda points. And whenever an agenda is scored or stolen, I can add a card from archives back to hand. So pretty generically good value. I have +1 hand size, so I can hold 6, which is great.
And so 3 Sessentan, 3 Anansi.
Ganked.
Yeah.
Just some good slots you can put in there.
Excellent. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Now, Ken obviously wants to run once a turn. I'm assuming there's been a pretty good Ken deck that's been posted recently from local Antoine winning an event.
Yep.
I think I know that deck pretty well. What was really funny is, so I was casting that tournament, and then the next Tuesday we had an in-person event. And my first matchup of the day is Antoine. I'm like, dude, I know your deck was card for card, and it helped so much, unfortunately.
Well, this is not quite Antoine's
cool.
deck,
Yeah, sure. But it's just a really goofy matchup when you know the cards. I think, so you mulliganed.
Yes.
Good luck, have fun.
Good luck, have fun.
Sick. All right, we'll do some tempo. I'm gonna do a red level clearance. I'm gonna
Sure.
draw 2 to start. I'm just gonna take the 2 credits, which is 1 credit because I didn't pay for it. I'm gonna try and ice up HQ because a criminal wants to get in there and doof, and I don't want that to happen. Yeah, I probably should worry about that. So I'll put 1 there. I think you probably have 1 Maker's Eye. A jailbreak is kind of bad, so I kind of want to ice R&D too to some extent. I might not though.
I love this.
Well, this is
Talk it all through.
you need to, is so people can figure out what you're thinking about. I think I'm just gonna take a credit and end on 7. I have 6 cards in hand, which is my right here. So R&D is wide open if you want to jump in.
I think I just might.
Maybe I regret this immediately because you're gonna dirty laundry it or something.
We're gonna Hermes.
Yeah, that's fine.
Drop that out there. But then let's spend the 2.
Take. You want touch?
Let's dirty laundry.
Did you get your
Let's
Ken?
go and take a look at this. We're gonna gain the 1 for Ken. And we're gonna spend 2 and a click.
Oh no, that's bad.
And bounce.
Maybe I should have iced it up.
Oh, stealing in a Cower project, ripping it right off the top.
Yeah, that's not good. Do you have the doof? I'm so cooked.
Well, I wouldn't be able to doof anyway.
1, 2. Yeah, you
1,
good. Oh, you spin a
2,
click. Yeah.
Spin a click for this.
Yeah. All right, I'll rebuild.
So then I have 1 click left. No, I don't. Yes, I do.
Yeah.
1,
1, 2,
2,
3.
3. What am I gonna do with this? Let's yeah, sure. Let's go and see R&D again.
Cool.
Another dirty laundry. That's yours. And you can keep it and enjoy it.
Thank you. Good?
Yeah.
I think you need your laundry money.
Oh, I probably would take it.
All right, I think I've learned my lesson.
8 with 2 cards.
I'm gonna do a hedge fund,
Yeah.
and I'm just gonna ice up 2 centrals. We'll do.
But you already did.
I know. That's all you. I think 5 in hand.
All right. Well, first click. We're going to buy a bands
Okay.
into archives. So I'm going to draw 2.
Yeah.
And sure, we'll install a class act for less. Andromeda shows up. Always nice to have a class act installed. So that was click 1. Click 2, we'll draw.
Okay.
Click 3, we'll draw.
Oh, did you have the Andy in your hand first, or no?
No.
Ah, beans. It's such a cool interaction. If you get Andy down first and then draw the buy after, because it does the filter draw.
Yeah. And last click, we'll... I have to draw a lot of cards. Last click, we'll draw.
Cool.
And we'll draw 4.
Skip discard. All good?
All good.
All right. Click one I'm going to draw.
Yeah.
All right. And we're going to do 2, 3. I have 5 in hand.
Sounds good. All right. Well, I have to do something here. Click 1. Click 1. I'm going to put... Should I? Sure. Let's drop a Miss Bones.
Cool.
So we'll just get a lot of money onto Miss Bones right now. Cover her right up. Then we're going to pinhole threading.
Nice.
And so we'll initiate the run on archives.
Yeah. I got nothing.
I don't like Rashida. I kill Rashida. I will trash Rashida. Okay.
Ken's fired every turn so far. It's been pretty good.
It's been decent so far. Only 2 credits though.
Yeah.
So let's Carpy them DMs.
Cool.
Shall we? We'll identify a mark.
What's your strat? What's the mapping?
It's on there. 1, 2.
Oh my god,
4,
yeah.
5,
6.
HQ. I will run the mark.
Okay. This is, you have 1 click left? I don't think you paid for this, eh?
I did not. That's why I only gained 3.
Oh, true. Okay. I'll res.
Sure.
The Jaguar.
Ah! We're gonna get chords.
So that's a tag and a core because you're tagged. Sick. Cards in hand?
Many. 6.
No, that's perfect. We'll lose.
Taking a core, losing a
20.
20.
Nice.
Blah.
Do you want access? You don't have to.
I do.
Okay.
Well then. Shit.
Your choice. You want another core or do you want to get -1 point?
That core is already going to be doing a lot of work for you.
1 core is fine. 2 cores, even finer.
No. I know what runs in this deck.
Who knows?
A core there. I will add it as a bonus 1.
It takes me off threat, which is actually kind of funny because I had threat 3 there for a moment and now I don't.
And then I'll clear.
2
I'm
now.
2 because I took -1.
Yeah.
And I will pay 2 to clear the tag.
Awesome. Cards in hand?
I will have to discard 1.
Yeah, core damage is good, huh?
a Hermes.
Got him. Good?
Yeah.
I'll draw here. Okay. I wonder if I just need to like make you not run anything all the time.
I mean, that's your choice.
First I'll draw.
Yeah.
Okay. So you have 4 in hand. So the way I'm seeing it, like Boomerang Doof is not great. You're gonna run archives for free forever, and I probably need to stop that a bit more, I think.
Eric's asking, is this the salvo testing deck?
No
Trenzors?
idea. I don't know. I'll do a hedge fund. So
Oh.
that's 4. And then last click, I'll just put a piece of ice on archives to make Ken.
Make my life miserable?
Yeah, you have still bios and dirty laundries. I want to
Sure
make
do.
harder. 4 in hand though. That's it.
Alright, well, I no longer need my mark for now. We'll just clear the space. Let's...
Andre's a terrible liar. I didn't lie. I said I don't know.
Andre's not a terrible liar. Andre has taught me everything I need to know about drawing last click.
You drawing last click?
No, it's my first click. With a bravado on R&D.
Yo, let's go. Okay.
Get one for
You're not worried about another Jaguar?
No, I'm not.
I'll res. It's a Gatekeeper.
Okay, well, I'll face plant into it.
Okay, so I'll resolve. I'll draw 3. And I will shuffle nothing back.
Or should you? You're playing Hospiroid. Come on. We know how this works. That was click 1.
Yeah.
Click 2, let's class act.
Oh, excuse me. I don't know where to look.
It's fine. It doesn't matter. I'm just showing that my choice is interesting.
So chat is like over here, which is
Yeah.
I gotta make icon. I can do it. Oh, the lighting's good when I look this way. Nice. Nanako says meow meow. Hey Nanako. Hey Maddie. We speedrunning some Ken. Yeah, it is. It's been fast so far. It was like 3 points turn 1.
Draw. Sure, gamble.
Nice.
That doesn't go there.
4 in hand.
4 in hand.
All right, we'll start with the top deck. I think I'm gonna red level.
Sure.
I'm gonna draw 2.
Sounds good.
And excuse me, I will gain the click back.
I like clicks too.
First real click, Yodel. So this is my 2 for the payment,
Yeah.
and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That's a lot of credits, sir.
Is some money.
Don't think I'm not appreciating that.
5, because 1 fewer,
Yeah.
and then we'll put something in the remote. Yeah, I'm 6 in hand. I think I'm good.
I gotta say, look, Eric's in the chat right now.
Mhm.
These chips,
They're nice.
you've played with them a bunch?
Yeah.
Because they still look pristine. Mine, you see, are all scratched up. I mean, I've had these for years, but whoa, those chips are good.
Yeah, I like them a lot.
This might be the thing that will push me to go from this giant chunk of a chip rack to yours, which is smaller and much more manageable and all of that.
Did you ever sell those, or those were just like for the...
Never sold them.
It was for the World's 2022 team?
That's right.
Cool.
Never sold.
So it was you, Pat, and Scott?
Scott.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Click 1.
Yeah.
We'll play a bad card. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Blueberry Diesel.
Sick.
We're gonna look at the top 2 cards.
The way that Blueberry works with Class Act is like weirdly unintuitive. Because now Class Act fires?
Yep. Now Class Act fires, so now I'll draw 3 and
And a
we'll
bottom
go
one.
off the bottom.
I don't think I realized you can bottom both the cards from Blueberry. I thought you had only had a bottom one. You can get rid of both of them, if I'm not mistaken. Look at the top 2 cards of your stack.
You may have one of those
Oh,
cards
okay.
in front of your deck.
So it works the way that we thought it would.
Yep. So I will take you and take. Ooh,
Did you add that to the deck? Or was that in there?
I added it to the deck.
Ah.
There are reasons. Yeah, but your chips are good and they're lighter, which I know a lot of people are like, I want the heavy chips. No, you don't. This thing's heavy to cart around.
When I was setting up my microphone stuff for live table, these are so loud on the mic, which is good because you pick them up, but I'm worried tomorrow I'm just gonna be like clacking. We'll see. I'm also worried
Some
with these
people
mics.
love that clack.
Like, how bad is it on the mic, producer, that if I do this like the way that I do, is that annoying? If I do this? Oh, I'm in the clear. Excellent.
I mean, next up,
Let's click 1.
that was click 1. Next up, we're gonna carpe them DMs.
What are you hoping for? Call your shot.
Find out. I'm gonna.
Well, what would be the best shot? It's straight
best-
to the Jaguar, right?
The best is right now archives to force you.
Yeah, it's technically right. Ooh.
It's not. It's
You
already-
want to...
I'm
Shuffle the
not.
deck?
I'm not going to faceplant into that. I will just
Okay.
take the money
All
and
right.
enjoy it. Click 3. We're gonna pay the 2 for an inside job.
Cool. Whose signature is that?
That is the artist of this card.
Who's the artist?
Clark
Huggins. Inside job on the remote server. So if I res it, nothing happens, but it plays around Hermes, which is kind of cute.
Sure does.
Um,
If I'm about to access an agenda,
What about if I say no res? Would you still access it?
I would. It's Rashida.
I'll just,
I will.
you can bones if you want.
Yeah, I will do it. But that's a smart one. Great. That was 3.
Mm-hmm.
Click 4. Do we do an Andrej special?
I don't know that. Drawing last click as a runner is fine. Wait, who thinks drawing last click as a runner is not good?
It's the Andrej special.
I don't know what I'm getting.
It's all you.
Catching strays. Okay, I'll draw. I mean, when in Rome,
Do as
That's-
the Romans do
that is 18 credits. That's a perfect number of credits.
for a big deal. Are you gonna go for a
Install,
big deal?
advance? Big deal. I will never financially recover from this.
Producer, is it over there?
That's something.
No, but I have a big deal.
I'd like to introduce you to some more core damage.
Oh, you no.
It does 1 core damage, and every agenda from now on is core damage. It's good to score out early. Now, financially ruinous, but like emotionally powerful.
Okay, well, it's at least it's whenever you score an agenda, not when I.
No, yeah, you're good to steal. I'll take a card out of your hand. I gotta do my triggers before yours. So I gotta snipe you on this one.
Yeah, you sure do.
How many you got? 3?
4.
4? Okay. I might reroll. No, that's good. This one you don't want.
My other 20.
What? Yeah, that's sick. Okay. I'm going to have to add a card back to my hand. I'm gonna go for a YDL because financially not great. And now you can Hermes me. I will be on too many cards in hand.
It'll be archives.
Okay. Let me sort this out.
Yep.
Okay, super not. I will give you a card.
Sure.
And can be diversion of funds, so I figured out that little thing, but it's all you.
This hurts.
It gets bad.
It hurts.
You're on 2 of these,
I
eh?
am on 2 core, which now I'm in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, it slips.
2 core? That's bad.
2 core is bad. But the good thing is 3 core is not much worse.
Yeah. You did try to warn me, Eric. The thing is, I used to like Andrej.
Yeah, it's just playing the cards. And this is Tron's deck, not Trenzor's, I think, Eric, unless I was read wrong. But yeah, this is Tron's deck. I played it on stream last week. It is a lot of fun.
It looks like a lot of fun. Honestly, I wish I was playing it right now. But I'm not.
You can play it after, for sure.
We're going to...
Yeah.
One draw.
I made such a big deal last time I saw someone doing class act with one hand because I can't do it and it looks so cool. I can't do it. I'm a 2-hand Andy. I can't pick up 2 cards with one hand.
You can.
No, not easily. Not without having a detriment to the speed of the game.
Ah. Well, click 2.
Yeah.
Let's go and see archives.
Just our normal run?
Yep, normal run.
Are you sure you want to access?
I do. I
left you a gift. There's just a little present in there. I thought you'd go. You don't want to take the 3rd?
No. So I'm now at 1
point.
point.
Yeah.
Nightmare Archive.
Yeah, it's a good gift.
Will mutual favor.
Nice. But now you're so far off the Jaguar thread, so maybe that was the play, right? Just playing around Jaguar thread all day?
All day, every day.
What do you want to get? Are you aware how bad this is for me on R&D? Do you know the interaction?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Can I explain it to the chat?
Yes, please do.
So this is Gatekeeper, and it says the Corp can draw up to 3 cards, so 0 is a legitimate option, and then you have to shuffle the deck. So in theory, if John runs that and doesn't break that subroutine and only breaks the end of the run, I'm forced to shuffle or draw. So in theory, every run he can go see another card on R&D. Now, in theory, I can just be drawing 3 cards, and maybe that's good for me, but you have to be worried about Gatekeeper on R&D in the real late game if you're just trying to dig for Hermes or whatever.
I'm gonna find Carmen.
Cool.
Sell it for 3.
What does Carmen break Jaguar for? 3 or 4? 3.
It's 3.
That's not bad.
Yeah, well, because if I'm not tagged.
Yeah.
Although
you only have to break 1, but the threat text sometimes matters.
Yeah. When counted this ice, because I don't have threat 4. So.
Nope. No, you were working away from it. It seems.
Yeah, I'm. Look, I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
What happened? Yes, Andrej is sitting on 3 agenda points.
Yeah. So it's like really cool to go to a different like live streaming studio and see how things are done, and this is pretty damn cool. I'm into it. Obviously, the producer like just killing it.
I'm into the idea that maybe I won't lose this game, but that's getting further and further away from me. All right, last click. Oh man, I'm gonna have to discard anyway. Okay.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking that I don't have a lot of great options for a run right now.
I'm not doing anything next turn. And I'm worried about just doing
definitely.
credit yodel because then you can just doof me.
We're gonna draw a card.
Cool.
Or no,
I think you already
just the one.
class act, yeah.
So, boop, there. And I'll pass the turn to you.
I think you owe me
I
a
do owe you
card.
It's going to be a Docklands Pass.
Cool. Oh, nice. I mean, maybe. Credit. Digital life. So
Sure.
+4.
Yeah.
So I'm on 6. That's not great. Maybe not the play. Hold on, maybe that's not the play because diversion's just so bad. Let me rethink this a bit. So if I start here, so diversion comes through for sure. You're running 3 of them, at least 2.
Yeah. And I'm on 10.
And you're on 10. And then if I go from 6 to 1, it's just kind of a bummer. So I think I don't do it. I think I edge. And then I think I'm just going to put a little old nuisance over here for 1 and just say I'm on 1 credit. Now that means I have 6 cards in hand.
All right. Well, I have a few cards. We're going to go for a Unity.
Cool.
Seems
good.
3. Let's go and... see what I'm going to do here. I'm going to draw. Second click. We're definitely taking this one.
How much criminal do you play?
Not.
Okay.
Why?
Because figuring out how each person likes the decoder slot in criminal is like, it tells you a lot about them.
Criminal's my least played faction.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
I play Shaper mostly. I play Anarch.
I know you as a Shaper player.
Well, most people do.
There's a game. When's the last time you watched? There's an old Metropolitan Grid video of you playing like 100 credit game.
Yeah, 100
playing
credit
Kate against Eric.
Yeah, because I've got a Magnum Opus.
Yeah.
And I'm just clicking for 8.
It was also like the one that played like 3 Underworld contacts,
Yeah.
3 data folding.
Oh, yeah,
it was like start a turn game.
Yeah,
6
it was
credits.
the Congress.
Yeah, Congress Kate. It was sick. Oh, nuts! It was funny. I had to speed the game up.
We're gonna Chesve.
Oh, that seems good.
I like having that. And last click, because I can run last click. Let's just go and see what's at the top of R&D.
How many of these do you want to break?
I will break both.
Okay. Access?
Yes, please.
Cards in hands?
2.
Good.
Yeah. Ooh. You can keep that.
I'm interested to see what it is.
Yep.
That's it?
That's it for this turn.
2 in hand, you said.
2 in hand.
Oh, very good. Oh, that's my little treat to have.
Yeah.
All right. So we're going to do credit. We're going to do your digital life now. So that's still +4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now R&D is wide open, and that's not a winning line usually
Typically no.
when you run for free. So I will just put a little piece of ice there.
Sounds like a smart plan.
That's all you.
Let's res that up. Click 1. We're gonna class act.
Data folding was a card you liked. Kind of neat. I played a lot of like slow drip runner. Much as we demonize Rozeki accurately.
Click 2. Let's go and see what we see here.
Click 2?
Yep. Click 2. No more on.
Jet.
Well, I can break that for 3.
Yeah. You want to keep going?
Deciding.
Yeah.
Kinda don't. Not for a single access.
Yeah, I get it.
So no.
Okay.
Clicks 3 and 4. We're just gonna go credits.
3 in hand?
3 in hand.
All right, I'm gonna do install an upgrade here, and I'll just take 2.
Sure.
Is that easy to see? That's an upgrade. Sometimes this gets tricky. I mean, for you, as
I
much
think
as
that's
the
clear.
camera.
Yeah, no, that's clear.
Yeah, central upgrades are.
It's clear.
I don't know what the rulebook recommends you to do at this point,
It's
but
clear to me. I mean, the rulebook, technically in FFG days, you just shift everything up.
yeah,
and
but
then
like
put it
this looks
behind.
so
No,
heinous.
that's no good.
Does not look right.
Yeah, no, I trust you. Might not like you anymore, but I trust you.
I've seen people accidentally pick up their upgrades with their decks before.
All right. Sitting on 6 credits, 3 cards, 2 core damage, and a partridge and a pear tree. Let's party. Let's draw.
I'm also 2-hand Andy with Class Act. Yeah, I'm enjoying the slow ride. Oh, what are we looking for? I have a guess. I think that's a practice.
I think you might be correct.
Ooh, what do you have in there in terms of research?
Especially because that's what I'm about to do.
Okay.
Click 2. Let's privileged access.
Nice.
So we're gonna.
Gain your credit, eh?
Yeah. First we'll gain the credit. Then we're gonna take the tag because it's a run on archives. It will be successful.
Can't do anything.
But instead of breaching,
Yeah.
we'll take a tag.
Love
I
this
will
card.
install a resource from my heap, paying 2 less.
What are your options? Twinning?
Gonna get the twinning.
Okay.
It's my only option, actually.
Really?
Yeah. Believe it or not. Also, I can install a program.
You can use this if you want, huh?
That's right, because it is a run on.
Yeah,
the
it's super
server.
cool. Jesva with biobands or Praxis is sick.
Do I have a program?
Is it threat 3? Yeah. I don't think you do.
I don't have a program though, so. Womp womp.
Oh, be careful. If you use this, you can't charge this winning this turn. I don't know if you plan to charge this winning this turn.
No.
Okay.
I don't.
Okay.
So click 3. We'll clear the tag.
Mhm.
We don't like tags in this building. And click 4. We're gonna get a credit.
Cool. 3 in hand.
3 in hand, 6 credits, 1 agenda point, despite having scored in a cowl project.
I'll install in a new remote server.
Sure.
And I'll just run the spin doctor.
Get some cards.
Click 2. Your digital life.
Sure.
So it's for 4 because I have 6 in hand.
Sounds good.
1, 2, 3, 4. And then last click. Just taking a credit, honestly. Tell you.
Up there. All right. Click 1.
Oh, gang's all here.
Gang's all here. Click 2. We'll try a little bit.
You're doing okay.
Click 2. Credit.
Yeah.
Click 3.
Oh, someone's running last click. It's happening.
Might. Just might.
Is there something on the other side of these, or are they?
Yeah, they're agenda.
Agenda. Cool.
Click 3. Credit. No. We're gonna undo click.
Yeah.
We'll do a few.
Sick. Okay. So pay
credit
one, gain
neutral.
one. Credit neutral. If I let you get through, yeah, I'll res. It's a tattoo bola.
Well, that's gonna be 1 to break.
Sure.
We'll charge the twinning,
I'll
and
do-
we'll also get a power cutter.
Clean swap.
Sure. Gain your 4.
Keep
It'll
your
cost me
bolas on
3
the
to
table.
get through the jag.
Yeah.
And then I am going to do few, so
At least 5.
I will get 5. So that's 7 for me, 5 for you.
Mm-hmm.
And it is your turn.
Mandatory. Install. Advance.
Oh boy.
Score.
Yeah.
So I have some triggers. Firstly, I'll just do res a spin doctor. Oh, you can bounce it. That's fine. It's funny if you do. And then I'll do a core damage. It's a Elevagao bifurcation. Yeah, that's the one. Oh, you had 1 card in hand?
1 card in hand.
Whoa,
It
were
was
you-
an inside job.
Now you can Hermes.
Yes, I can Hermes.
Oh, I have to. Sorry, I'm gonna add a Yodo back.
Yeah. I will. That's that.
Okay. I have to discard down to hand size. I'm at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'll trash these 2. I'm on 6.
I mean, I guess I could have bounced the spin doctor, but
It's weird, yeah.
okay. So this is dangerous now. You're sitting on 4.
Step 1 score of salvo testing has a really weird impact on the game.
So Blade of is live.
Yeah. Blade was alive on 3
Oh
already.
yeah, but I'm just
these
thinking
are
out loud.
live now.
Yes, the Jags are live.
Yes.
So that sucks.
So they have a threat vortex. When the runner encounters, it's either take a tag, which means you have to break 1 more Severtine, or lose a click. Which is at least worth the credit, right?
But then you get a tag.
Yeah.
Then you're still tagged.
Oh no, yeah, you click the tag usually.
Yeah. I have no cards in hand.
Yeah, watch out. If you pass your turn on no cards, I can maybe FA a lethal.
I will click 1 draw. I will.
I mean, not funny, but funny. Oh god, no.
I will click 2 draw. Click 3. Let's. These are
Mhm.
available. Click 3. Let's. Have 6 in hand.
Yeah, I have all the cards I can have. You know, 1 your digital life and 1 tattoo ball in hand.
Sure do. Not. I promised myself I wouldn't cry.
Oh, it's okay.
I will
Oh, they signed all of them.
Yeah.
Oh, sick. When was that, Gen Con?
Yeah.
Sorry if you said it already.
Yeah. It's a while ago. But
Like first Gen Con or?
not the first. Oh, the
Like
first
first Netrunner Gen Con, I mean.
Yes.
Cool, cool, cool.
Draw.
Okay.
Last click. I'll Bravado HQ.
Cool. This has threat text, so you'd have to take a tag, I think.
Oh, wait a minute. What am I doing? I will not. Let's undo that click. Let's just install an Earthrise and pass the turn to you.
All right. I'm just gonna mandatory.
Yep. I have 2 cards in hand, by the way. Because
Thank
I'm
you.
a good boy who doesn't want to die to a fucking PD deck. Oh, God.
What is the play here?
What a nightmare.
What is the play? I think I just do a nightmare play. Install. Hold on. Ooh, I don't know what's right. I don't know.
There's
what's
not a
right.
lot you can do wrong. I have 3 core damage.
Install, double advance, score.
Seriously?
The question is whether I res a Spin Doctor first or not. I think I don't. I'll score another one. One more core.
What do you? Okay, so core first, or are you taking?
Yeah, I'll do the core first. I get more information. Are these of equal value, or is one going to be more upsetting? Oh, that's fine. I'm going to return to your digital life. And you have to return one of these 3.
4 core. It'll be the upgrade.
Okay. I think that's a good choice. I'm going to discard some cards. Those 2 cards.
Yeah.
It's all you. Actually, do you mind if I... no, because
Go
I
ahead.
heard what you bounced. I think instead of returning this, because I already have one, I'm probably better off returning this so I can clicklessly gain a credit, so I can, like, yodel click 1.
That sounds.
Does
like
that tracks?
fun. Yeah.
Cool. So you know I have a tattoo... Well, I could have discarded it, but you know I have a yodel, a tattoo, and a red level.
Yep. And then 3 juicy agendas just waiting for me.
Just a big old cat.
I have 1 card.
Yeah. For those who are watching at home, you don't flatline on 5 core. You actually have to end your turn with more core than hand size.
Yeah, I'd have to have 6 core to die.
Yeah.
But if I have no cards in hand, I'm not in a
You're
great
fine,
place.
as long as...
Ken's feeling a little woozy at the moment.
Gotta go fast.
So start. We're gonna draw the 2 cards from, or draw the 2 cards from there.
John's about to slap down a memory diamond to turn this game around. I mean, hand size is definitely an annoying squeeze here.
All right.
So I'm on game point. John has to like be aggro here because if I have ontos, that's just
He sure fucking does.
an immediate score.
Click 1. We're going to. Yeah. I don't want to do it this way, but I guess I'm gonna have to. Yeah, we're gonna click 1. We're gonna bravado into HQ.
Cool.
So
What do you want to do with the text?
I will click.
Okay. So you have
And then I
2
will-
clicks left?
Yes, I have
Okay.
2 clicks left. I will pay the 3.
How many do you want to see?
That's a good question. I already know half your hand is
Yeah, you know half my hand.
is fine. So we're going to.
I think you need one more here too, eh?
Oh, now I do.
Yeah.
Now that I've passed it. Ooh. Very interesting, Mr. Bond. It'll be none. I will see just the one. I am not good at Netrunner today.
Still a long turn ahead of us.
Now, I got 2 more clicks. We will... gamble.
Cool.
We will... We are in some.
The one card last click run, like forced
We are
last
in
click
some.
run.
Shit. We will run archives.
Okay. Do you want to access?
Yeah, actually, I do.
There is a Spin Doctor. I will use Spin Doctor to get a face down and a red level clearance.
You do have the window to do that after I declare the access.
Yeah. It's the last.
No, I'm
ability.
telling you.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the last paid ability window. A lot of people don't do this properly, which
you
you
absolutely
cleanly should
ask.
do this. You say, "Do you want to access?" If they
Are
say
you feeding
yes,
me another Nightmare Archive?
I wish. It's actually 3 of a kind.
4 Jupstead, or 4 Jupstead grids. It's 3 Jupstead grids.
All the grids.
You're good.
Thank you.
Good.
You're good.
One card in hand. I have 11 credits, and
Click 1. Red level clearance.
yeah,
I think I draw 2. Yeah. I'll gain a click.
okay.
Click 1.
You have no money.
It's free.
Oh, of course it's free.
Yeah.
Of course it's fucking free.
That's why like adding the Your Digital Life back is also so wrong. I have free agendas in the deck. Oh, sick.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was, after I shuffled, there was a big 3-pointer on top. But yeah, it's all the ontos at this point.
Yeah.
Sorry?
What that's one?
Ontological dependence. Yeah, step 1 score salvo. If you can do it, it's like, it gets real gross real fast.
Ah. You know what though? I didn't die.
No,
I didn't die to PD.
I don't think you often do. Like, I don't have any, like, you can float attack for what it's worth. I think on the last turn, you can just, like, send it.
I was debating it, but
Because I'm not on, like, hypoxia or any sort of tag damage. I'm not even on gracing. Like, tags don't matter. I can trash your twinning, but, like, I
Sure.
think you just send it and say, like, you have to lock the top of the deck.
I'm not sure how long I would have been able to keep that up.
Oh, yeah, it's hard. You still need to touch a lot
Yeah.
because of the Nightmare Archives. What a card.
Nightmare Archives is a card that I actually enjoy quite a bit when I was playing it out of Sports Metal.
Oh, cool.
Uh,
What did you think the upgrade was, by the way? You bounced.
I assume that upgrade was a Cresium.
It was. I mentioned this because of Sports Metal. This is Giordano.
Oh,
Just to be like max Nightmare annoying.
That's
Yeah. This is entirely, mind you, Tron's list, which he made the top cut of CBI with this thing, and just like sports scored or core scored through people. Saraswati. Okay, now I'm worried about this. So there's a deck I played a lot of people online on JNet that somebody published. That's a Saraswati deck.
Yeah.
Is this? It might be that deck. If that's the case, I know that deck was playing like NAPD Cordon and Punitive, and just trying to get like things on the table with a lot of advancements. I am worried it might be a Mwanza City Grid deck, which like makes my blood boil. Like that's just a hard card to interact with, because unless you have Pinhole, there's no good way to interact with it besides just like don't run that server. It might be that.
I don't know.
I think if I'm into Punitive, I'm okay because I'm lat, so I'm not hyper stressed about that part. But like, I don't have Imp, so if you do an NAPD Cordon agenda and put a lot of points on it, like a lot of advancements on it, I can't deal with it that quickly.
Who's that handsome devil? Why, it's me, John.
Hey. Pod. Oh yeah, the R&D upgrade was bounced off the Hermes off of the second 2-1 score.
Yeah.
I wonder if I should pre-res it. No, I couldn't afford to do it. I think it was a really good bounce there.
It's the only bounce that I
Yeah.
think was the right move.
Yeah, bouncing the Spin Doctor is like weird.
It costs you a click.
Yeah, it makes it harder for me to protect archives because that turn I actually drew a salvo and I wanted to throw the salvo because I thought you run HQ. So the Spin Doctor was actually helping a heck of a lot. I should pop shuffle this, excuse me.
That's all right. That's okay.
This
Yeah, if only I had Marrow, right? Supernut?
It's not the hand size, it's the amount of core damage. So the ESA matchup is like really, really weird.
Yeah.
Because obviously I'm playing Onto.
Yeah.
So like I don't know who comes out ahead of that. Nightmare Archives like sabotages me. It's like hyper cursed. I don't know who it favors, but it's like none of the decks do what they want to do. They're like playing a weird mid game.
Yeah. I think you end up with the advantage on ESA. Because they're constantly trying to take core damage to make a lot of their deck work. You're on 3 Ontos.
1-2 Spin Doctors.
Oh.
It's basically whoever steals the Ontos. Potentially, bouncing the spin would have gone the salvo. No, because I discarded the salvo on that turn because the spin sat. If the spin wasn't there, I wouldn't discard the salvo because it was end of turn trigger.
Copulation doesn't work on Wanza because it's got persistence.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did the NSG add that?
I think so.
Because persistent didn't exist back then. Yeah, maybe that's part of the Oracle text.
Yeah.
Yo, Antoine, you know, if you the deck list, I think it's actually better to not bounce. You can't not bounce though, since Andrej is on 1 credit, so you can run R&D and kill it without having to pay. Oh, you could bounce something else in theory, yeah. Yeah, that might be okay. But yeah, Hermes is a mandatory trigger.
I didn't have the Maker's Eye at that point. I wasn't ready to. At least I don't think I did. Maybe I did.
Yeah.
But
You also end up in this weird end game where it's like, I win by breaking lock, so you have to pressure the Spin Doctor, but you don't have enough time.
yeah,
Which is why I didn't want to res the Spin Doctor before I scored.
which I
don't
think is fair.
Yeah. So I needed to be able to break lock.
Well, I am playing Saraswati Mnemonics, which
I-
means that I get to install cards with advancement tokens as long as I don't score a resum.
Do you know the timing on that?
Yes. What do you mean?
So I was so upset when I learned the timing on this. So it's a click and a credit to advance a card and install it.
Yeah.
You can't res it until the next turn starts.
Yes.
So say that you installed a Rashida. Do you think you can pop Rashida next turn?
You cannot pop the Rashida.
You cannot pop the Rashida. That's correct.
You can't pop the Rashida until your turn has started, and therefore it's no longer the beginning of your turn. Therefore,
Yeah, you basically
With
can't res
load.
it until after the start of turn window.
Yep.
Which is not what it reads like intuitively, but it is how it is, which is like not it doesn't help Saraswati as much as that is a bit of a niche interaction.
okay, and you are playing Lat.
Yeah.
So you are a
I'm gonna ask you for hand size. a
very
heck of a lot.
standard shaper. Well, you can ask for my hand side here.
Yeah.
It's 5.
It's also on the I gotta just look at the
You
overlay.
can. I'll just look at the overlay. It is 5. However,
We're not trying to
Oh, that's okay.
oh,
Yeah, it looks like
cycles for
okay, cool.
but with 5 cards in hand, I am gonna take a mulligan on this one.
I think I'm gonna keep this if I show it to the camera. It has
I will look away.
a bunch of the setup stuff that I want, which is nice. Like, this is good. There's only 2 of these. This, mind you, is Bridgman's deck. Bridgman also played this at the CBI, and it's basically Pawn Shop Lat deck, but it has a bunch of, like, weirdly interesting acceleration cards, like this Anar card, which was the problem I was playing with Lat. It was like the Asa matchup is just way too fast for you, so you need ways to start flying, and this now has a couple ways to fly. So we'll see how that hits us.
All right. That's good luck.
I don't play a lot of Lat, so I'm kind of bad at the minigame, so I'm going to try and focus on it a bit.
Sure. All right. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Mandatory draw. You want to see?
Yeah.
Do you want to see what the life really looks like?
Saraswati triggers you're getting this turn. Oh, sick. Yeah, okay.
Celebrity gift.
Yeah. Punitive, Mwanza. Snare. Oh, this is great. Hedge fund. NAPD Cordon. Okay. NAPD. That's not a lot of memory tax rate, which is good. So this is the deck I think it is. So like, I just don't run it. But then you can install advanced snares in Saraswati, which that's sick. Thank you. I have put that all in my memory.
8-10. I'll gladly remind you of this.
So John and I have both played in a meta where like Celebrity Gift was the Jinteki economy card.
Oh yeah.
You barely see it now for a bunch of reasons.
But you see, now I'm gonna draw a card, and this is a card you don't know. What could it be?
Okay.
What could it be?
Well, I'm not gonna run to find out.
You're not?
No.
Why not?
Well, there's snares in there.
Honk.
Oh, that's your last click though.
Oh right.
Yeah, it's a
Never mind.
double.
Okay. Well then, I guess I owe you a card, don't I?
Throw out a snare, please.
Yeah.
Don't make me deal with it.
That's the play.
It was 2 Cordons, 1 honk.
2 cordons, 1 honk, 2 snare.
Cordon's good. I think Cordon's such a good card unless people play it, which up to you to figure out if that's the case. So you're on 5 in hand, of course.
5 in hand.
So let's try and
12
plan
credits.
this. I will cast a lily pad. I will take $1. Then for click 3, I will play a coalescence for 2, gaining 4. Sorry for the shortcut. Tell me if you don't want me to do that. Drawing a card. Last click, I will draw. This fires Lat.
5. So you
Nailed it. 1 for 1. It's all you.
hashtag got a honk. Mandatory draw.
Who made those?
The honks.
Yeah.
peandink.co.uk.
Cool. Honk honk. I've never seen that card back. It's actually kind of nice.
Yeah. Oh, the other goose cards are also amazing.
Yes, I've seen a whole
There's,
bunch of them. There's a whole goose set you could buy.
Yeah, there's
right?
and I've got them all.
Yeah, I believe it.
There's a goose
Oh,
up there.
sorry, I have too many cards. No, it's Calat. Yeah, I know you have your ribbon goose.
Yeah. So click one will honk.
Honk.
Who doesn't love honk? Click 2. We will.
That's all you think? Oh, cool. Compilation won't prevent Mwanza. NSG, please. You need to add more Mwanza tag.
Do you mind if I take that back?
No, do it up.
Okay, we want to do that quick.
Draw first?
No. Install with Saraswati.
Yeah. How
Yeah.
bad's a snare? Okay. Cordon? Sick. Okay, so if I run it, it costs me 8 credits?
Yep. 8 credits.
I could have 8 credits. How many cards in hand now?
4.
So the agenda suite is like Fuji and Bacterial. If it's a Bacterial, I just effing eat it. I just die to Punitive off the top deck. I feel like I just let you score 3 points. I don't think I can touch this.
MC Hammer would tell you otherwise.
I'm gonna start here. I'm gonna start with the price.
Sure.
So this is the cool card in
The price is so good in this. I love it.
testing,
Yep.
Cleaver,
Yep.
Diesel,
Yep.
Stone Chip.
Well,
So-
I think that's pretty obvious.
I don't think so. I think this card is super valuable in the matchup as much as it costs nothing. But it's like so sick because you're trying to kill me. And this is a don't die button. Now money's good. Like money also matters in this matchup. Cleaver, like I'll have to break a Tattoo Bola, but I can bring back my programs. I can't bring back my resources. It's actually a bit of a trade up. I think I'm just gonna play slow in the early game and just get this down. But I don't know. How many cards are in your hand? Are you in 4 or 5?
4.
4, okay.
That is what I would have chosen.
Cool.
The testing. I think that if you're playing slow, that's what you stated already.
Yeah.
That sets you up. The other cards don't set you up at the moment.
2,
Yeah.
3.
Getting the coalescence back?
Yeah. So I'm gonna do Muse first.
Oh, you're pulling it from your deck, not from your...
I don't have any here.
Oh, because it's out.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's essentially credit neutral.
Yeah, so I have to pay for all of those, and then I get these back. This does give me 2 charges here, which is sick.
Yep.
And then I'll still have the lily pad.
Yes, you do. Because that's the first program you installed this turn.
So it was 1, 2, 3, lily pad. And then last click, I'll just do a creative commission. I'm going to ask you if there's anything you can res, but I know the answer is no, you legally cannot res.
I
So
legally cannot res anything, so you
I'll
get to draw a card.
get all that. That's all you.
Also, I can't.
I like this card so much.
I can't advance a spin doctor.
Oh yeah, the second advancement. Yeah, you're right.
It's a mandatory draw.
Fuji or back row?
It's a Fuji.
Oh, sick. Okay.
So I'll score a Fuji asset retrieval. Deal you 2 net.
How many cards do you have? You have 7?
I currently have 5
Oh, sorry, credits? 7.
credits.
Yeah, yeah.
I have 7 credits.
So 2 net damage. That should be okay. That
TJ
that
Feathers.
doesn't come back.
And that is a conduit.
Okay, that does come back. All right.
Do
Sorry,
you
sorry.
want to conduit?
Yeah, for sure. I know where 2 snares are, right? Right?
That's my turn.
All right, first click, I'm gonna draw. I'm definitely looking for a pawn job. Second click,
Yeah.
I'll put down a propeller for 1.
Yeah.
It has
To draw a card.
4 charges, so it gets 1 here and draw the card.
Yeah. See, neon static chips do everything.
And they're super good. I'm worried how like stacking, if that's not readable. Maybe that's a better use for dice. I don't know. Sorry, you said 5, right?
I am on 5 cards.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna match that. So it was 1 draw, 2 install, 3 I'll draw. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna play the
Get that
pawn job.
pawn job out. There's no way that you don't play the pawn job at that situation.
Yeah, well, money's okay.
All right, to me,
Yeah.
this draw is mandatory. Guess what?
Sick. So I know
Celebrity gift.
Did you you haven't honked yet, right?
I have not honked yet.
So I still know 4 of the cards in hand.
So That's going to cost me 3.
Yeah.
And I will reveal a honk.
Honk. 2 snares.
A snare.
Yeah.
No, that could be a snare.
Show me another snare.
A snare. A tattoo bola.
Okay, that's news.
And a Fuji asset retrieval.
Still running HQ. I just love taking the damage. No matter what, I get damage. Or it's a little friend.
Just take all the damage. That'll gain me 10 credits, putting me at 14.
Okay. So you have no punitive, which is huge.
Have no punitive.
I don't know how scared you are now. You start swatting a snare here?
Uh,
Come on. I promise you I'll run it.
this one, we're going to drop the tattoo bola.
Yeah, okay. That's it.
Right here.
Good?
Yeah!
I'll pawn this coalescence.
Sure will.
So I can get to my muse sooner if I need to. And we're just going to continue to set up. I don't know how good your ice is. You do have big ice. I think you actually have like a teenies and stuff. I'm pretty sure you have big ice. Like you have a Nazis, I'm pretty sure. So
Probably.
I'll worry about that. First click. 4 in hand.
4 in hand.
4 in hand.
The producer is correct. Stacking is more visible with an angled camera. So your setup, stacking the chips, actually is fine.
I'm just pretty sure at some point I'm going to do an overhead camera stuff for other board game stuff, but I like the side for Netrunner.
I gotta say, this camera, big fan of how it's
So
working.
this is the new camera as of today, right?
Yeah.
Cool. How's it been, producer, in terms of the new camera? Good? Thumbs up? Sick. Second I'll draw.
Yeah.
It is what it is. I would want to install a program this turn. I wonder if I just install a program because it is a program. I think I do. I'll just get click compression.
Sure.
Third, I'll install this, which costs me 4.
Yep.
It'll give me 9 from here, though.
Sure will.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and I'll draw a card. Now I have too many cards in hand, but that means I don't get lat draw. This is good because now I no longer spend counters on tattoos, which is like kind of cute.
Yes.
And then last click, I think I'll just play. I think I'm just gonna work on the money angle. So another testing.
Sounds good to me.
5 in hand, so no lat.
Excellent. Mandatory draw.
Boop.
Click 1, I'm gonna draw.
So you have 2 unknowns.
Click 2. I will. Oh. Oh. Click 2. Let's. Install there.
Saraswati.
Click 3. We're going to honk.
Okay. So the issue you're gonna run into is that if you only have 5/3 agendas, I don't have to care about this. Right?
Probably not.
Like it's probably a snare, but you can't advance a snare again. So like anything I have to be worried about, you have to double advance. I don't know if you're on like on Urtica stuff. I'm gonna pawn, excuse me, I'll pawn this for 3. Okay, so I can see the top of the deck. I know the top of the deck is relatively safe. I might take 2 to 3 damage with snare or Fuji, which is fine-ish. I want to keep drawing through my deck. I want to find my killer. But I don't have to do much this turn. So I think I'll just like play boring setup shaper. So first click, I'll draw.
Sure.
Cards in hand, 4.
4.
Okay. I wonder if I do this. I think I do this. So second,
Yeah.
I'll play Simul Chip. Then I will use the Simul Chip immediately to install a Muse for free. It draws a card. I'll do the card draw first. And then I'll install from my bin
The
the Coalescence for 2. It has 2 charges. This gives me 2 counters on this. I'll just take the 4.
Yep. Putting you now at 15.
Yeah. Just tempo Simul Chip is really weird. So that's 1, 2. And then I'll do Sure Gamble. Gotta be punitive. And then last click, I'll just play a safety Stone Ship. I'll get lat draw.
You get that draw.
Let's go. It's all you.
My draw is mandatory, though. I have no choice.
I'm gonna make some change.
Click 1. I will draw.
Okay.
Click 2.
over the shoulder cam FPG used to use. Do you remember the old? There's like one world championship where one camera's here and one camera's there, and it's so cool. No one's ever done it since.
That's a honk.
Hong Kong.
And click 3. We're going to...
Cool.
All you?
All right, I'm gonna sell this cola for 3, so I'll make 2 and a 5.
I mean, he's rich, folks. I have 20 credits.
That's good money. I'm worried if I price through my deck, I'll just like lose too many hit points because I have to eat snares and Fujis in the matchup.
At some point.
There's no way around it. So I'm gonna install the cards important. You have 4, you said? Yeah. First click. I'll install a simul chip.
Yeah.
Gives me 9 credits.
Continues to be rich, folks.
Second click, I'll run R&D. This is gone.
All right. Well, I will res the Tattoo Bola.
Yeah, I'll break through 1. Do you want to swap?
I do. Wah. Wah.
I'll access. I have 4 in hand.
Shh.
I'll trash it. Spin.
My spin doctor.
Okay, so now I have to be...
You know what he was doing?
What's that?
He was helping kids.
I don't think that's what that guy does.
I think that this spin doctor is like, oh, geez, these kids spinning around way too much.
Yeah.
I'll help them out. You just trashed them. Now there's going to be kids with vertigo everywhere. There's going to be so much puke,
Super
and it's
dizzy
your
kid.
fault.
I don't feel that bad about it, I'll be honest. You remember being young and getting dizzy and throwing up? It
I
wasn't
think
that bad.
I think you're an unethical freelancer.
I don't know much about his backstory. I feel like I missed some lore at some point. I'm gonna draw for 3rd. You're on
Sure,
4?
I have 4 cards.
Okay. Alright. Last click. Oh, this draws a card. Yeah, whatever. It's a Coalescence. Comes in for 2. It gives me more. MU 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are good. It draws off the lily pad.
Yep.
5 in hand, no last draw. That's all you.
This is a draw that is mandatory. I must. There we are.
Jackson Howard, now that was someone who helped kids.
Click 1, I'm going to draw. Click 2. I will install.
Wanza. I hate Wanza. I should never run R&D until I'm on game point. It just doesn't make any sense. There's no way to interact with this card.
Click 3.
Yeah.
Let's...
Well, I know where the 2 snares are. Maybe it's not that bad. I could take 7 damage. That's cool. 15 credit swing.
Let's install. Shall we?
Yeah. Cool.
All right there. You're good.
I will sell the Muse so that I can get to it later if needed. 1, 2, 3. All right. First click. I'm just gonna run HQ. I don't like my hand that much.
Now, what would you have done if I had put an upgrade right here?
Never run HQ again. It's that simple. You put Mwanza down, I don't run it. Is Mwanza unique, producer?
You can call up Wanza City Grid.
I don't
You
know
want?
if it's unique. It seems to have a unique name. How many cards are in there? 4? It's soon
4.
going to be 3. Oh, shit. Okay, we're off. Figure that out on your side.
Let's look at the top 7 cards of R&D. That's a bacterial programming scored, or stolen, I should say.
Yeah. So the game is now a bit messed up because John's going to know the next 7 cards on his deck, or 6 cards, whatever he wants, which means he knows how long the game is going to be, how safe the Mwanza is. And in theory, I can't touch agendas for a bit. There's still a Fuji somewhere. Also, for sure, I can't get Lat. But like the nightmare scenario here is you add like all the money to your hand, double punitive. But at least with Lat, which won't fire, and Stone Chip and a lot of money, I think I'm okay into punitive. It's hard to imagine punitive being a problem this turn, which is why this sort of like Shaper Econ setup happened.
It's back at any order.
Yeah, back row is wild. I can't remember 7 distinct cards.
Yeah, this is where it gets not
Yeah.
easy.
Do you want to discard any?
No.
Always an option.
No, I don't.
Okay. So 2 go into hand.
2 go into hand.
It's much cooler watching this in person because I can see you manipulating the cards and all like Jaina where you wait for the log to come through.
3 go into hand.
Okay, no lap this turn.
Yeah, well, that's on purpose.
Yeah.
Let's be fair.
So now if I run back and steal another 3-pointer, do I die to double punitive? I
I'm
have 6.
not trashing anything.
Legit.
It's going on. 4 cards back up.
Okay. So 3 points. I have money. There's definitely a cordon and a punitive and whatever else. 6 cards in hand. So click 2.
Yep.
I'll draw.
Sure.
Click 3.
Patrick Sklar, if there is a reprint of Bacterial that only looks at 6 cards,
It's a 1 fear, yeah.
you fucking...
It's perfect.
That was the problem.
7's a huge number. That's unimaginably big.
Yeah.
I think I'll do it. I don't know how valuable these have to be. I'll install this for 2. I'll do the lily pad first.
Yep.
Cool. Then I'll search. I'm going to go from my heap for a coalescence
Yeah.
for 2, which will give me 2. Or gave me 4, excuse me. So that was 1, 2, 3, I think. And then the last click, I'll just creative for some more money.
More money even. All right.
That's all you. I am on 5.
Cool.
How many punitives do you have?
It's a mandatory draw.
How many did you put back on top of the deck? 4?
I put 4 back
Okay,
on top.
so now we know 3 on the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're good.
We're going to go... Vents twice.
Uh-oh.
So here, we'll make this 3.
Wait, that's not a snare?
And we'll cordon.
Cool. So how much does it cost to steal?
So now it's going to cost 10 to steal it.
I can afford 10. How many cards in your hand?
6, so I owe you 1.
If you Urtica me, it's going to be the sickest thing.
I know, right?
Oh, face down, face down, face down. I didn't see it.
Why did I put that face up?
I'm gonna
That's a
sell.
mistake I never make.
I did that yesterday. Oh, mind you, we had a huge, 15 people GNK started
15
yesterday.
people
It was
GNK on a
huge.
Tuesday evening.
It was sick.
And so many of them were also, new.
players. Yeah, it was awesome. It was really, really cool.
Dead game.
Yeah. Okay. I have 5 cards in hand. I have enough money.
You sure do.
What could the worst possible ice imaginable be? It's probably a sentry. I'm just gonna say, click 1, run.
Sure.
I will worry about everything else after.
Click 1 on where?
Oh, sorry. Here. What do you got? Big spider. Okay, that's actually hard for me to deal with right now. So I have to do nonsense. So Simon can fire easily because I've already trashed something. The problem is I don't have an SMC. This deck only runs one SMC.
You don't even run your own SMC.
1 copy. So I'm gonna go for a Muse. We're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this will be the 6th MU, which is fine, but I'll have to trash something on the way down anyways, because I'm gonna grab from my deck. So that's free, which draws a card, but I'll do the card draw after. And I'm gonna go for Angry Snake to eat an equally angry spider. You ever played Boitata?
I mean, I this was the deck that I was debating bringing.
Yeah.
That's for what it's worth.
This seems like your kind of deck.
It is. It is. But then I assumed that you were going to bring it because I know that you've been playing a lot of Lat recently.
All right, so I get my lily pad.
Yeah.
So now we're here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're good.
Yep.
This is at 3 strength because of the turbine. So I have to
Yes.
boost for 2 because the cost is reduced, and then I'll break for 2, which will break 4 subroutines.
Yep.
I will access your card.
So it's
I
a
will
Fuji.
hate to steal a Fuji. What an expensive Fuji. Because it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh my god. That's the most I've ever played for a Cordon.
So it's an environmental testing.
Okay, legit,
so
legit.
honestly, not
Fine.
a terrible thing
Yeah.
to do.
So you're still on 5 cards?
Still on 5.
Okay. So click 3. No, click. That's 1 click. I have a lot of clicks.
Hey, you have a lot of clicks left. Wanza City Grid doesn't look so great right now.
I know, now it's a liability. You just have to get this far, which like I will tilt into.
I don't have to res it if this is indeed
Yes.
Wanza, which
And-
of course it is not.
Say that you res it early, then your game plan is to find a second Wanza to install on top of it and
Yeah,
trash it. It's
to
like
just-
really weird.
Well, technically any upgrader.
Yeah,
upgrade can
any
change
upgrade can do it.
But
Second, I'll draw.
yeah,
You're still in 5 in hand.
still on 5 in hand.
Third, I'll draw.
Yep.
And last click for hyper safety, a creative commission. Lat draw.
5 in hand.
That's all you.
Mandatory draw.
So I'm 6 with Stone Ship. I think Punitive we've survived.
All right. Can't believe I'm doing this. That's the wrong way to do this. For 3.
Gift?
Gift.
Yo. What do you have? You don't have to show all,
Oh, I don't have to.
but nice.
It's a Lotus
Oh,
Gift.
that's a good altar. Those are hard to get.
It's not a real one.
Oh, you could have taken it. You could have said,
Spin Doctor.
yeah.
There's one of the
snare.
snares.
Yeah.
There's 2 of the snares. There's 3 of the snares.
What's on the table?
I don't know.
Holy crap. Okay. It's been a while since I've seen a 3 snare celebrity gift. It's been a minute.
It's been a minute, but I'm probably just doing it out of nostalgia.
Yeah. The foil snares are really nice.
I got these at
Toronto.
Toronto.
Yeah.
Torsock.
Where's that?
I almost wore a Metropole Grid shirt for today.
Me too.
I didn't.
Yeah.
I should have.
One day. I'll have you on the channel at some point too, for sure.
So is that what I'm going to do?
We both could. We could plan it.
Yeah.
We have one more?
One of us is going to have to go home and change. Yes, I do have one more. We are going to...
So you know the next 2 on top of it.
I do.
What's on the table? 15 people, if I'd been there, could have prevented a buy. We had a really like interesting buy situation. This is technically against organized play policy.
But we weren't running a tournament.
Exactly. It wasn't a competitive tournament where wins didn't work. But generally the buy goes to the player who's lost the most games, like the lowest score, because you get a free win and it pushes you back up. But then it's silly if you're a new player and you come out and you win no games and then you sit out for one of the rounds. So we just offered the buy. Like we just basically players who played the game for, let's just say, I'll take the buy because again, wins did not matter in the tournament. I thought that was really cool. As much as it might be against organized play policy. Good.
If we were playing a tournament.
Yeah,
which
if
we weren't.
we weren't. Legit. Okay, so I'm gonna sell this.
Yeah. Just get more money.
Yeah. For the sake of it, apparently.
This deck moves so fast.
The thing is, like, this is what I struggle with is this does not force me to interact. And if you can't force the shaper to interact, this happens, which is not good when your deck cares about like financial differences.
Yeah.
It's really tricky because you need a trap deck that presents a lot of different problems as opposed to one problem every 3 turns potentially.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it's on Neurospike. That's a thing that like this is really good into, but that's the only other thing that I have to be like, I have to deal with this now because you have to score 9 points to it.
Yeah, sure did.
That's real hard.
No. Oh, this doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah. Okay. I think I can just like pedal through this slowly. I'm worried about code gates. I can't deal with code gates well. First click, I'll draw.
Yep.
I think I just continue to set up. What a sentence. These come down. You're on 4 in hand?
4.
Cool. I know where the snares are. So this is second, third. Yeah, that's fine. So I'll do second. It's a simul chip. Third, I'll just install Prisha to draw a card. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we're good. And last click, I'll install. I don't know.
4 cards in hand.
D's. Oh, you're on 4 cards. Yeah, I goofed it. DZMZ. I'm on 5. Zizamiza.
Alright. My draw is mandatory.
5-0 programs all set up. Yeah, but like I don't have to do anything.
Click 1, I'll draw.
Now R&D lock is broken. So
Click 2, I'll draw.
running into the snare bin is like a bit scary.
Click 3.
Ooh. Good?
That's 6 cards.
Okay.
One of them is going in there. It's probably a snare.
I'm gonna pawn for 3. I'm gonna bite. I'll run this.
Sure.
First click. So what's the worst? Core damage, I guess?
I
Oh,
didn't res
cool. You don't want to res
it.
it?
I'm not resing it.
Yeah, I'll leave it. I don't think I have
It was
viruses.
a Laverus.
Cool, that's cool. Second, I'll bite. I'll run R&D. I can't break code gates currently. This breaks
No, you cannot
barriers and sentries.
deal with code gate.
Nice.
Although you can. It'll
Yeah,
just
it's
take
just-
you extra steps.
But it's a lot of extra steps. So I have to do this, which does this, which is free. I will use the muse first. It's a buzzsaw for 4. That'll draw lily pad.
Yep.
Do you want to cut?
Well, technically, when you install this, you could have taken the draw then done that, but that would be
Yeah, but then if I draw the
because then if you
buzzsaw-
draw it, you would be
Yeah, I lose the
sad.
draw. It's
Well-
cool because you can still do it from hand, but then you functionally lose a draw.
Yeah, you lose a draw, which is no fun.
Yeah. I'm at 5 strength. I'll just break for 2. Do you want to res anything before I access?
No.
I'll access.
I'll show you.
Yeah,
And
show me the
it's-
one.
It is, and it is not unique.
but it is a region.
Yeah, it's a region. So
That's
you can't
great.
put 2, but
Art's good. I'll touch a single. Stays. I did not know that was in the deck. I think that was 1, 2.
yes.
Thank you. Cards in hand? 5.
5. I suggest you run on HQ.
There's snares in there. Well,
Yeah,
you
but
probably
I
also have
only
an
have
agenda
6
in there.
credits.
Yeah, I'm gonna run HQ. You're right. Yeah, I knew you just drew past the lock, so you probably have something. Okay, that's one of the lock cards. Last click, I'm just going to gamble and get Latra.
So you see a punitive counterstrike.
Yeah.
A functionally useless punitive counterstrike, I might add.
Yeah. It's all you.
The draw is mandatory.
We can call the game here, though, if you want. Like, I don't know if this is a playable outline. With all due respect, obviously.
No, I super appreciate that, but I am going to play the card you just saw, which is a sprint.
Yeah, that's cool.
We'll draw 3 cards.
That's cool in those sort of, like, combo decks.
2 cards going back into R&D.
Only one unique region in Standard? Wait, for real?
That's
Lady Liberty?
That's nuts to me.
Is Lady Liberty a region?
No.
I feel like Flavorfully, maybe? No, maybe
I
not.
don't think Lady Liberty.
That's weird. Yeah, I don't know what that would be. It is Lady Liberty. Oh, damn. So the one that actually doesn't matter because they only give you one of them.
Yeah.
Limit 1 per deck. That's sick.
All right. I have sprinted.
I have played
I will Mindscape.
every single Simulchip, really, embarrassingly. So Conduit's not coming up anytime soon.
Yeah, we'll Mindscape.
Okay.
So that's a net gain of 2. I'll draw 2 cards. We're gonna add 1 card right back to the top.
Yeah, Lady Liberty's a region. That's wild.
And last click, we will install.
Cool.
Your go.
I'll sell the Prisha.
Yep.
How many cards?
I have 7 credits and 5 cards in hand.
7 and 5. Okay. First click, I'll just run the remote.
Sure. No rest.
I'll continue.
No rest.
I'll continue.
That's
So I boost for 2.
Yep.
And I break for 2. I will access.
you will win.
Good game.
Good game. Yeah. There's very little that I can do at this point. There's another bacterial in here.
That's really hard because you're not on 1 pointers, right? Like you actually have
No.
to score 9.
I actually have to score 9.
Yeah.
I ended up shuffling 2 of the snares back in, which I think you would have.
I was convinced you put a snare on top of the Mindscaping, so I wouldn't run it.
No, I
Ah,
flapped the punitive. Cool. It was a bacterial programming. Yeah, I mean my out in this deck, if I'm being very honest with you, is only one. It's not much of one.
Oh, cool. Yeah, the thing is, like, I can
Cerebral Overrider is the out that I would have.
I can unfortunately wait for you to advance so many cards because I know you have to get to 9.
Yeah.
I
You can
again
just wait me out.
Yeah, I know a lot of people like this. I've ran into a lot on JNet because it does everything that like you want a trap deck to do. Whereas like cool forks, you have a bunch of plays as lethality, but I feel like you need to somehow somebody probably should add some sort of immediacy to it. Like I don't know how quickly you can actually get to 9 that they can't set up. I think people will beef it into it.
I think that this deck is if I'm gonna be honest, I picked this because
It's always cool.
I like playing it. It's fun.
Yeah.
I drew into way too much snares.
Snares.
Like, funnily enough, you don't actually want to have a whole lot of snares at the beginning because I needed to get rich.
Yeah.
I
could have
know
maybe
how
tanked
rich
that.
this deck gets.
Yeah.
So I needed to be like, all right, I had to pull my celebrity gifts and really just like send it because otherwise I can't actually stop you.
Yeah.
But I think this deck is a deck that chews through beginner to intermediate players
Yeah.
because I think that the forks
Like-
and asks are
Yes, the risk like analysis of what you have to do on this table and why. I wish this had Jumon, because as soon as you have Jumon, I actually have to run single advance cards. Because that's the issue. If you just do single advance with Saraswati and you don't continue advance, I have no reason to run it. Unless you do like double advance NAP, and then if that's the case,
But how do you score a Jumon?
I don't know. How does anyone
that's-
score a Jumon?
that's-
How does anyone score a
How do
Jumon?
you score a Jumon? Jumon being
I think you Regenesis it.
it's well, now you're really fucking with your agendas.
Yeah.
Jumon being a 6 advancement, 2-point agenda.
Yeah.
But it
When you
has-
turn ends, you put 2 advancements on the card, I think?
Yeah.
It seems good.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't have to be an advanceable card too, so you
No.
can actually like continue advancing snares and stuff.
Yeah.
How are we doing on time?
We are at 8:36. How are you, producer? You want one more game?
Well, it would be my pleasure. What do you want to play? You can play any of my decks too if you want.
No, I'm gonna play one of these. But my question is, which one? I have a feeling that I'm gonna face plant. I mean,
You know what this is up to now. I think that's going to help a lot.
I kind of knew what I was up to anyway.
Okay.
But I think we'll play Ken.
Cool.
I don't think the Saraswati's actually got a whole lot of game against you.
Probably not on that lat.
No.
Which is pretty good at not dying, it turns out.
It's got the stone ships. It's got the money.
Yes, it has money. And if you can't force me to run, it has so much money. I had a really good start though, with like Lily Pad turn 1. Pawn Shop showed up just in time too.
Yeah, I was in startup yesterday. There was a game where I couldn't find Aesop until I don't know, turn 10.
It's not good for you.
No,
Ooh.
still won,
Ooh, we'll take it.
but that was really a like, come on, what the odd.
So I honestly wonder if we're not playing enough.
Antoine says play Ken again. Yeah, I wonder why Antoine is asking for me to play Ken again.
Jumon can target ice. That is the coolest thing I've heard about Jumon. That is sick. I got scared for a second. Kolab is saying you can Jumon just like advanceable ice forever.
Man,
Sick.
that's spicy.
Why do you think you never gravitated towards criminal? You like
Because my
Control?
very first competitive event that I ever went to, I brought criminal, and I got trounced
Which ID do you remember?
in Sterling.
Oh yeah, of course. I could have guessed. Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember you played Sterling.
Yeah, I got trounced, and then I was just like, I'm gonna move away from this for a little bit, and
But it's funny because you picked the most like control shaper of the
Yes, I
criminals
did.
possible, which
did.
is like the natural progression.
I like Crim.
Yeah.
I played. The thing is, the Crim that I've played the most of probably recently is Sable.
Cool.
And my recent wins at tournament level plays has been with Knife Sable.
Oh, cool.
I
I haven't seen you play knife. I don't think.
really enjoy Knife, and I actually have a very good record on Knife.
Nice.
But thing is, Ken is rotating, and I care about Antoine.
Oh, this deck is sick.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna keep this hand.
Yikes.
I'm not gonna show you this card because it's a little secret, but
A little secret.
that's not a good hand for me. I don't think.
Do
Do you ever look at your 6th card before you mulligan? I feel like I should do that as a habit because then you get to see like would you pull it together and then just get really deep into the results oriented thing.
I think that it's a trap if you don't think of it properly in terms of statistics.
Yeah.
I just have to decide, to keep this. Oh.
My early Netrunner experience was playing Apex, for better or for worse. It's not dissuaded. It's like a cool like fantasy. At least there's a good narrative attached.
Yeah, I'll keep this.
Okay, cool.
Okay, but I will actually start with the correct number of credits.
17 influence, all run events. So last time I didn't rate Ice R&D, and it was bad.
It's true.
It wasn't good.
Leaving the region.
Now I'm in charge. Is that an Andre playmat? Yeah, it's me.
I have a thing. I have a somebody at work. When I was working in the States, gave me a little like nameplate.
The placard, yes.
It just says "I'm kind of a big deal,"
Yeah.
and he thought it was a joke. I thought it was a joke. I kept it, and then Big Deal came out, and then
Wait
if
a
I play
sec.
Big Deal, I just place it on the desk. That is an Andre playmat.
Yeah, this is a Zellinger. It was commissioned as an anniversary present from my loving partner. It turned out fantastic. There's even more art to it. It's used in the Twitch banner and stuff on like Patreon. I need to animate this as like Maddie keeps ribbing on me that I haven't animated this for like an opening screen. It's hard. It's a lot of work, but I'll get to it at some point. It's really cool. I have to keep this.
That doesn't seem bad.
Well, I don't like leaving my HQ open, but
That's probably a Rashida.
doof me, dog. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
Doof me dog is
You don't have it. I always put a Jaguar there. Why would you keep it?
all right. Well,
I mean, Maker's Eye, easy.
Carpe then DM.
I'll say.
So we'll gain 4. We'll
What's the
discover
best mark? You gotta call your shot.
Oh, I think I want to see HQ actually.
I think that's usually the best mark. Oh, shit.
It happened.
1 out of 3, it turns out. Rips and what? Yo, you want me to, or you can?
I want you to do it.
I will
Let's see.
deliver a little present. Oh,
Yeah, I don't want that.
yeah, that's fair.
It can go away.
All right, so 100% chem efficiency.
Yeah, I should have a little counter here for
Yeah.
every time. You know, like that's the thing. There's like the Hashiko icon that we had before that, you know, like actually had the magical wand.
It's really
There
cute.
should just be like a percentage of turns that you activate your ID. Like that's probably way too much.
Is this foil?
Yeah.
Cool.
Let's go and see R&D.
Oh my, that's a lot of cards. You want to see 3 of them?
I want to see 3 of them. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay.
Lucky boy.
He gets information and not much else. We'll play a Mystic Mamie
Mhm.
and an Earthrise. I probably should have played the Mamie first, but that's okay.
Yeah, maybe. I think it's okay. Cards in hand?
1.
You didn't want to run my cards. I'm just gonna Rashida. Let's go.
I know.
So I get through. Oh, you saw my little secret. My little surprise.
Yeah. Yeah, you want to show next diamond up on the screen there?
Just a disgusting ice. 10 credits mandatory.
Yeah, it is 10 creds, and it's just get absolutely wrecked.
It does enough core damage to really matter.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do
It's a 6 strength century.
credit.
Sounds good. That's 1 on the Mystic. The Earthrise Hotel will draw me 2. No longer have a mark, so we'll just get rid of that.
Next
alright.
time, my favorite. Yeah, there's still next dice in the format for some reason.
One I'll draw. Click 2 and 3.
Mhm.
And 4. Pass the turn.
My hand was 3 Rashidas.
Yeah.
That's a hard hand to play.
Yeah.
Draw 3, gain 3, and then 1.
I mean, I trashed one of them.
That was, I think, good.
Doesn't feel great.
1, 2. Hand. Credit. That's all you.
Earthrise will draw me 2 cards. Hooray.
That's a clean archives.
That is pretty clean archives. We will Mystic.
I can never do this math well. It's 6, I'm pretty
It's
sure.
6.
Yeah.
Let's click 1.
Mm-hmm. Instead of next ice, we'll have now ice. That gets a laugh from me.
Click 2. Let's install the. Let's install a Hermes.
Begins.
It begins. Let's install Unity.
Ooh.
And let's party. Dare run last click? Do I dare? I dare. Let's run RD.
You sure?
Yes.
Are you really sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Am I gonna take a core?
They're gonna take 2 core.
You did?
You saw it. What is your Unity doing? I don't know. I was trying to warn you, man. I can see tears. No, what is this? It's been there the whole time.
Why do you install it on RD?
You saw it.
Ah!
It doesn't end the run. You're gonna get so much money.
I'm gonna get.
I gotta give you 2 core damage. I'm sorry.
No. There's only 2 cards in hand. Mutual favorite class act.
6. 3, 4, 5. Do you want to touch a card?
Yes.
I can't snare you. That's cool.
Yeah. Fuck.
Thinking.
Why did I do this?
I will res this.
Roberto's here.
Yo, what up? What's happening? John's not playing Shaper. What else did I miss last 3 years? Yo, Shaper got really, really good at Worlds. Roberto, it would have been sick. You would have loved it. How's it going? It's good to see you.
Let's see. Okay, it's yours.
Nice.
But
It's me, huh?
it's 2 core damage.
What a top deck. What a top deck.
Yeah.
Okay, sick. Okay, so that's 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I can't believe it.
I
mean, I can believe it.
I'm stoked Roberto's in chat. It's been such a long time.
I mean, Roberto, so that you know, Roberto's a fantastic player
Yes.
from around here.
It's been years.
No, I'm not playing Shaper. And you know what? I'm regretting it now. Antoine, your deck's amazing. I'm just bad.
We're going to go... How much money does a Corp need?
Let's clean this up, shall we? Make sure that people know that my shame.
I'm going to do a hedge fund and I'm going to install a card here.
Why
I'll
did I
get
run
3.
into that next diamond? I saw it.
I have 6 cards. That's acceptable.
All right. My Earthrise Hotel will draw me cards.
You ready for more? Oh, okay, you need to fetch more. Oh, thank you. So weird seeing Andrej use physical cards. I played Paper Netrunner like less commonly than people might think, considering the setup.
This also gets 1. Click 1, I'll draw. Click 2, I will Diesel of the blueberry variety.
It's got something good. It's good when your opponent has a cool choice on oh, it's not classic, but classic type effect. Did you get both the blueberry, or did you just only draw 1?
Oh, I also draw. That's right. Oh, I may add one of those cards. I don't.
That's what I mean. I don't know the text on that card. It's like weird.
Yeah. Whoops. All right. Well, that's gone forever. Goodbye. Click 3. I'll pinhole thread. Running archives.
Yeah. Do you want access?
I do.
This?
Yep.
Right now?
Yep. Oh, actually, this. No.
I wanted that.
I know you did. Kind of wish I had the missed bones, but I will trash a Jupstad grid. Because fuck that. And last click, I will just give credit. That's true.
Mando. I have 7 cards, so I can do 1 draw.
Mhm.
I will put a piece of ice there, and I'll put something in this server. Still on 6.
Okay. My Mamie gets a credit.
I'll see you both. Love the stream. And Metroid, of course. Thank you. Roberto, if you want to come out and play some cards at some point, it'd be an absolute pleasure.
Roberto, please come and play cards. We would love to see you. There aren't so many Netrunner players that I want to see one go, but especially you.
So there's one year I went to Worlds.
I'll draw.
It's meant to be me, Roberto, and Vincent. And then Vincent at the last moment became a lawyer and couldn't go. Which, like, okay, good brag. So me and Roberto went and just had the loveliest time together. Which is not that I was surprised I'd have a great time with Roberto, but we just had our own worlds and it was so good.
Where would you want Worlds to be? Assuming that it can't be a place that you can easily access by car.
Oh, so this is like a conversation that's been coming up a lot in my household because Maddie wants to know where Worlds is so she can plan like holiday stuff. So we're assuming it's going to be in Europe, right?
I think that's
Yeah,
pretty.
it's kind of a given.
I assume one of 2 countries.
Okay. Do you want to shoot your shot?
Sure. Do you know the answer?
No, I have no idea. All I was going to say is that last year I checked, we found out by the end of February. So we're in that time zone.
Ireland or Italy?
That's what I would say. I would say North Italy or Dublin's like,
Yeah.
or not Dublin. Dublin? Yeah, Dublin. Dublin
Oh.
Worlds is the kind of
Whereas
the
in
meme.
Scotland.
Yeah, exactly. I think Maddie would be happy for either of those, as would I.
I'm not sure which one I would prefer. I both are cool.
I've never been to Ireland.
never
Northern
been to
Italy is really sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you're gonna have a great time no matter what, of course.
If I go.
Dublin World type. Yeah, Northern Italy is like really close to Slovenia, so for me that's like
Yeah,
a very interesting holiday for many reasons.
of course. I'll draw.
That's 1-2 or 1-2-3?
Yeah, that's
1-2, I think.
That's 1-2.
Okay.
Yeesh. Thing is, I know what some of these things are.
You know that there's a high probability this is a Jaguar.
Yes. A reasonably high probability that Jaguar.
Because these two, for those watching, we're seeing off of the Maker's Eye on turn 1.
Let's go and see here. Bravado.
Okay. Always a Gatekeeper?
It fires.
How many cards is too many?
Because my Unity's in here!
Yeah, I know. I'll draw all of them. 1,
Yeah, why not?
2,
YDL.
3.
It's a thing.
I
I
will-
will gain my 6, though.
Do I shuffle cards? Nah.
And then last click, I will Bravado out HQ.
You want another core damage?
I do.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
I want to make you poor.
I'll just res Ebola.
Okay, well, it's me. Well,
Good?
gave a 6. Yep.
I don't have your digital life. If I top deck one, it's going to be sick.
I'm so hoping.
No.
No? Damn it.
Yeah.
Can you de-res your Spin Doctor and res it again?
Okay. Click 1.
Oh. Do you mind if I take this up and maybe?
No, do it.
There we go.
I'll just play this to gain free credit. 'cause
Sure.
I have too many cards in hand. You asked me to do this, right?
Yeah, it sure did.
Install advance.
Hmm.
Pay 4. I'll de-res a Spin Doctor. I'll do another core damage. Triggers. I'll do core damage. So that's an Elvigao losing a Carmen. I de-res this. I have to return a card. It'll be a Yodel. You get a
These are
Hermes.
tags. What am I doing? I don't have tags. I have trauma. Is what I have.
I have 8 cards in hand, and you. Oh, Hermes. Sorry?
I keep forgetting what this.
Elvigao Bifurcation. Yeah, it is a great name. What do you want to return to hand?
To be honest, this is concedable. Yeah.
What are you talking about?
It's well, because
I got 1 point.
2 of my breakers are in the fucking.
Yeah, that's going to be a problem.
What do you want to discard?
No, you got to Hermes me first.
Oh, I got a Hermes you.
This is a spin. This is a Jaguar. This is
The
a
Ice
question
on
mark.
Archives.
Cool. Now I owe you cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll give you 3 cards. Oh, sorry, I owe you one more card.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I figured it out. That's all you.
I'll run archives.
Access?
Hold on. Actually,
Yeah.
you only have the 1 point.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I'll run archives.
Access?
I will access. I know that there's probably stuff in here. 2 nightmares. I have to take them. I'm not going down to 0. But
So cursed.
yeah, that's okay. I'll mutual favor.
Nice.
This is what we call a last-ditch effort.
I like it.
Negative point.
Yeah, you can go negative.
I have -2.
Integer's going. Is the setup ready for negative points? Oh.
I'll install an Amakua,
Oh, that's good. Yeah, that seems great.
and then I'll run
Oh, I
archives
threw
twice.
this. No, I have this. You can't farm forever.
Oh, you have a Mavericks in there.
Yeah. I forgot that you were on this. I should have maybe kept it.
Well,
You can get one counter,
I'll get 1 counter.
which is enough for Bola.
Yeah, I'll do that.
And Gatekeeper you can deal with.
Yeah, well, that's true. But I want to trash the Jubstag grid,
Yeah.
but I can't.
Yeah, you can. It's 0.
No, I don't want to, because I want to get counters.
Okay.
Because I need to be able to survive everything else. I need 6 counters on it so I can get an R&D. I'm crying. All right, I'm at -2. So, it just gets worse. I will run
You have one more, right?
last click. I'll run HQ.
Bola.
Oh, yeah, you could swap some things out, get rich. We're taking another core.
You want to keep going?
No. I realize now that that's silly. If I just take another core, I only
Yeah.
have 1 card in hand.
Do you want to undo it?
There's no point.
What?
You've already swapped the ice.
Yeah, it's fine.
All right, I'll take it back. That's silly. There's no good reason to make that.
No, you know what this is. You'll take a
Yeah.
core damage. It's probably not right.
I'm gonna go here. I'll kill the Jubstag grid. I can leave it alive.
Did you break for 2?
I
think you might have broke for
Yes,
one.
I only broke for once.
I think that was a good trash. Otherwise, I
Yeah.
keep scoring. Yeah.
I'll tell you,
Cool. Nando?
1 card in hand.
Yeah.
1 card in hand, 7 credits, -2 agenda
You needed to
points.
trash this. It's very important you trash it. I think that was good. I'll stay here.
Static. You just have to believe, and you can have negative numbers.
Digital life. So
Fuck.
2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah,
Isn't this deck wild?
I love this deck. I don't love mine.
It is quicksand.
It's not okay. Let me put it this way. I love this deck.
Yeah.
I don't love what it's doing to me right now.
That was 1. I mean, I guess.
Just feel it in your bones.
I don't know what I'd do. Yeah,
That next diamond destroyed the game for me
Second.
on its own.
Yeah, that didn't feel good.
I bet it did.
I know it didn't. I'm gonna advance this, and I'll just score. I get to add a card back.
Hey, but at least I didn't do it. That's an ontological dependence scored.
Yeah, if you didn't trash that, you take a bunch of core damage.
Oh yeah,
It's not
I
good.
would be in a lot of trouble.
I'm gonna just return Jupstad.
Sure.
You can bounce something.
I will bounce. Well, there's one thing I can.
Yeah. Okay. So you have a window here for Amaku, which is kind of cool. As much
Sure
as I do
do.
get money, so I'm gonna owe cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's too many. I want this. I want that. I want that. 4, 5, 6. So I think I throw out these cards. That seems ridiculous. No. So I will trade this for that. Okay. I throw out 3 cards.
So much in here that I wish I had. So many memories. So many memories.
The Unity was so short-lived.
I know.
You didn't get to learn it.
There's so much that I wish for, but I will never have. Okay. Click 1. Oh, this is gonna over there. Click 1. Privilege access. I'm gonna run archives.
Oh, sick.
I will take a tag.
Yeah.
I'm gonna install a class act
Nice.
for 2.
Producer, you're using the bar rater plugin?
Actually,
I'm familiar.
and I'm also going to install.
Oh yeah, we're threaded out. Look at that. Oh, it comes back. Maybe you should ice that. That's sick. You actually have recursion in a criminal deck. That seems good.
But do I install the Carmen or the Unity?
So the only code gates have Gatekeeper, which you can always deal with Amakua after the base check.
So we're
Yeah, because this is like Jaguar, Next Diamond. I have a lot more sentries.
yeah. All right. So that's first click.
Yeah. Did you get a credit for the run?
I did.
Cool. Did you? I don't know.
Yeah, I did. Well, I credit for the run event. You mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So there's that. That's fine. Click 2. Let's go see HQ.
Okay. Floating tag.
Yeah,
Bola. You broke.
I did.
We will gain a gamble. 3. Oh yeah, I probably should play around the practice. That practice is really good here. Oh, what a
Good at
hit.
Netrunner. Ontological dependence.
Have to return that. That's a good hit.
Oh yeah, I have a place for this with my Nightmare Archive. All right. So now I have to decide.
You want to farm HQ?
Do I want to farm HQ at the cost of not being able to clear the tag?
Oh, Mystic gets one too, eh?
Oh yeah.
You have to deal with that as well if you don't play with that. You have to eat a card from hand, which if you can't do, you're fine.
It's true. I'll run HQ.
Cool. I think my bar rater's long press is 0. Like hold for 3 seconds is minus 1.
That I've seen. And last click. I don't know how much tag punishment you're running. You could trash my stuff.
Yeah.
So I will clear the tag.
Okay.
I will trash card from hand. Well,
Yep.
or no, it's you must trash one. card from
Oh,
your
it's a
grip at random
cost.
or trash this resource. Can you trash a card from your grip at random if you don't have cards in your
No.
grip? So that sucks.
Yeah.
So then I should have retracted some of these things, but that's fine.
Well, you can unclear the tag.
When my turn ends,
Was Classic this turn?
I can do class act first, and then I'll discard a card.
Oh,
Right?
Classic was this turn?
It was this turn.
Oh, yeah. Then you can do
it was off the privilege.
Yeah, you can do it. This one's just random, so watch
Yeah.
out.
And it's random. So
Did you draw yet? Because I don't know if you got the filter.
I drew earlier in the turn, didn't I? No, I didn't.
I don't think you did.
So here, which one am I gonna put to the bottom? Which one? Because I'm definitely losing one of these cards.
Cool. That damage.
That's a sure gamble. All right,
Cool.
all you.
So I have drawn because I'm on 6.
Yep.
You end up in this weird like mystic hole where if you can't find your sure gamble, it's like hard to get enough money off of it.
Yeah, I kind of wish I had that sure gamble.
Yeah. Okay. We'll do 1, 2, 3.
All right. Which one did you install first?
Technically this one?
Yeah.
I just did 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. So
3 in hand.
look. Click 1. Oh, I have to. I don't have a hand size for this. Oh no, it was
Classic
it was
doesn't care.
Class
Yeah,
act,
yeah.
right.
You're good.
Click 1, I'll gain a credit.
Mhm.
Click 2.
No, you have another one? Seems good. Yeah. Nice.
So we'll go up to 9.
Click rate.
Not terrible. We will forget if this deck runs other barriers other than Tattoo Boa.
The Corp deck?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Let's go and see what's in. Yeah, I don't have a lot of cards here. I will. So 1, 2,
Mhm.
3.
One-handed. How does he do it?
With panache and skill. And click 4. Let's drop it. Winning.
Nice.
Your go.
I'm good. No, start a turn. How do I? First I'll draw.
I have 0 points.
Second,
It feels good.
I'll draw. Third, put a piece of ice. HQ for $1. Passing with 5 cards in hand. That was
Nice
a
on
tempo
HQ.
turn.
That's impossible. We're gonna slap that on a Mystic because we can. All right. He has a lot of money, folks. Click 1. Let's draw. Click 2.
Enjoy your flavor text, Pat.
5 ends.
Where you going?
Let's go to the mall. I'm gonna go here.
Okay.
That's gonna cost me 2 to break.
Mhm.
Now I will draw 2 cards.
Mm-hmm.
I will put 4 on the event. Yeah, that was the right choice.
Yeah, actually, with
I also actually have the one for the buy bands because it's a fun event.
Cool.
My turtle doesn't get stronger though.
No, but you can still farm this.
For 2,
Well, no, but it's a possibility. For those at home, you can breach a ice server with that.
click 3. I'll run the spin doctor.
Yeah, it's gone. Let me see what my options.
The server disappears, thus prompting the best thing: our server deleted.
That came up
graphic.
yesterday where it was buy a band's a spin doctor, and it was like a newer player, and I'm like, I'm so sorry. I felt so bad doing it because then he explained the interaction, and
Yeah.
they were like, yeah, I know that makes sense. Like,
Yeah.
feels bad.
But the fact that we have a server deleted button,
Oh, is there an animation for it?
yeah, there is.
Oh, I missed
Do you
it.
want to see?
Yeah. Oh, nice.
And then it just disappears.
Super cool. Okay, so I think the virus in archives is like well positioned.
Yeah, I think so.
I think I have enough money. Rashidas are okay, but I think I'm just gonna go for either ice or econ. It's like one face down at either red level or gatekeeper. Gatekeeper is like temporally interesting
Yeah.
for like one good turn. I think I'm going for the RLC. I think I just need to draw through my deck more.
And I have one more click. Actually, this is an actually a curious thing as to which one I would keep. We will.
Oh yeah, you have too many cards.
I have way too many cards. I'm going to simply gain a credit. I'll get rid of a class act, and I will get rid of a diversion of funds. Here you go.
Cool. The top. All right.
Doesn't feel great to lose the diversion of funds. Doesn't feel
First click.
great.
I'll draw.
Yep.
Hedge fund.
Yep. The rich get richer.
And I'll put a piece of ice here for one. Cool. Play.
Mystic gets $1. Click 1. Let's see what's on here.
Just such a good rip. Oh my god.
Yeah, I was very lucky.
Yeah, it's such an important card in the matchup at this point.
Click 2. Let's sell a Chesney.
Mm-hmm.
Click 3. Let Let's go and see HQ.
Click 3.
Yep.
Jaguar.
All right. Well, that'll cost me 3
Threat text is non-active.
to break.
You can get a 20.
Yes, I will.
You want to continue? You can break Bola. Can't break Jaguar. Can't break Gatekeeper.
Yeah. And we're pretty sure we don't.
I don't remember.
And he's not even looking.
I'll only check if you let me.
Like
If you tell me I should check.
I mean, I'll tell you to check and then look in your eyes. Go ahead. Have a look.
It's up to you. You coming in?
No.
Okay. Is that third or fourth?
That was my third.
Okay. 2 in hand.
2 in hand.
2 in hand. Ah, okay. I'm gonna start with the red level. I'll pay 1. I'll just draw 2.
Yep.
And I think I'll...
I've not been hitting my Kens.
gain a credit. Yeah, it's slowed down a bit as the situation got worse a bit. Just a hedge fund.
Sure. That's still good.
This is just a hedge fund.
Yeah.
Got me change? It's all you.
All right. Sitting on 18 credits.
Magic number activated.
And I'm sitting on 3. Big deal is in play, folks. Let's think it's another. Quick one. We draw.
Do you mind if I look at your bin?
Oh, please. Go
So-
ahead.
This deck, notably, at least the original iteration, was like pretty cool because all its influence bends are on 1-ofs, which made it really fun to track. So Maker's Eye, 2, and Ken has 17 influence for like fun reasons, which is sick. So we've seen 4. I know the deck's on 2 twinning, so it's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Buy is 11, practice is 13. So we're missing, besides the second twinning, I think 4 influence. I don't know if I know what it is. It's not a breaker. I'm not sure if we know what it would be. Oh, Mystic 2. So it might be 2 Mystics. That might be 17.
All right. Second click. Let's install a leech.
No, I found more influence.
There you go. See, I was just trying to make things easier on you.
Yeah. This card's so good.
Leech, yes. Click 3, credit. Click 4. Ooh, now how do I feel? Now how do I feel?
Yeah. How do you feel?
I mean, I kind of have to put up or shut up at this point. I will gain a credit and pass the turn.
Okay. You went for the shut up line.
Yeah, he sure did.
Install advance, big deal. It's 1 more core damage.
You're kidding me.
I'm bankrupt though. So like you have a window.
Yeah.
You don't need this card. You don't need that card. I don't
Curve
think.
here?
I don't think you need that
At
card.
this point, well, it depends.
Nah, you're fine.
Uh,
I'm gonna add back to hands. I think your digital life is a bit rich. I think I'm just gonna do a red level. What do you want to bounce?
I will bounce
We're on threat text for this.
the
By the way.
next diamond. That would be nice.
Yeah.
I will bounce the this ice here.
I think I have 6. Yeah, I'm good.
All right, to me.
Mhm.
Okay, click. Oh, we're on the 3 here. Click 1. Draw.
The version you played had 2 bias. I know John changed some stuff like 2 twinning, so maybe that was the buy influence.
Click 2. We'll put down a Docklands Pass.
Ooh.
Click 3. Let's still have this.
That can't hurt you.
I kind
It
of
can't hurt you, yeah.
Oh,
You're on 4 here, eh?
yeah. You're right. I have 4 core damage because life is pain and trauma and suffering, and Ken tries to go fast. He tries the best he can. I will run HQ.
Okay. There's threat text.
Yep, I will spend the click.
Okay.
It's gonna be 3.
You can get a twinning too if you want.
How many cards?
All of them.
But how many cards do you have?
Everyone.
6.
Yeah.
Let's see 4.
Cool.
1. Fuck me.
Yo, real talk. When you ran HQ on turn 1, my hand was Nightmare, Rashida.
Ugh.
I opened with 3 Rashidas, 2 Nightmares, and 1 Ice. And you ran HQ, I'm like, I got a present for you. I was with Rashida. I'm like, oh, God damn it.
All right, so I'll go down to -1.
You're on 1 point. You're on 1 point. Believe in yourself.
No. 1, 2, minus.
Oh, I'm so sorry. You're right.
Minus-
Don't believe in yourself. I did the math wrong.
There's that. Then there's. We're back up to 0, folks.
What are you bouncing?
I will bounce the ice here.
Okay. That's huge, because if you didn't steal that, well, I don't win next turn because I have a money issue, but like that's a really good rip.
Oh, well, let's find out one more.
Mais non!
I'll bounce the archives. He's on 1 point, folks.
I needed those. That's my 7th. I'm fine. I'll be fine.
That feels not bad.
That is the most important thing you could have done that turn. This is now at like 5 though.
This.
She's gonna send herself out. Yeah.
I could just ditch this.
Oh yeah. But that'll be 6 next turn. That's not bad if you have a hedge fund coming up.
If
It's your
I
gamble.
sure don't.
Yeah.
I think all the sure gambles are in here. 1, 2,
Oh my god, that was sick.
3. No, we're gonna kill the minion.
I missed it. Good?
It's all you.
Here we go. I mean, credit. You have 1 card in hand?
I have 1 card in hand.
Credit.
Okay.
Wait. I can get duped. Maybe that's a bad idea.
Well, I mean,
I'll do credit. I'll start here. Credit, okay?
sure.
Red level.
Sure.
I'll draw 2. Then I'll gain 2.
Uh-huh.
Do you mind?
Yeah, sure.
So we're counting diversions because ending your turn on like 5 credits
there's one right
is
there.
the worst thing you could do because you just throw your turn away. So we try not to do that. So that was 1, 2.
Yep.
Yeah, 3. That's fine. I'm on 6 cards. That's all you.
6 cards. All right. The Mamie doesn't help me anymore.
Chardonna's impassable. Yeah, he will pinhole it probably, but Chardonna is like really, really good. Deck's only on 1, so it's like a late game play.
Click 1. Let's take a look at what's here. Disappointing. It's just fuck.
So you don't have Boomerang, right? Because Ken doesn't play Boomerang.
No.
So unless you mutual, you don't shuffle your deck, which is like really meaningful because sometimes you want to shuffle because you like early bottom cards. Sometimes you don't want later.
Click 2.
Yeah.
Click 3.
Huh.
Click 4. Dirty laundry.
Where you going?
Running. Oh, I can't.
You can.
No, I will take a tag.
Oh, here you can't. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you were doing archives, which Mavirus will.
Well, actually, you know what? I'll float the fucking tag.
That's a spirit.
Dirty laundry. Right in HQ.
I think you need a Ken dollar.
Yeah. So there you go.
Okay.
There's a $10.
I'm not gonna res this card.
Oh, wait a minute. Did that? I screwed this up.
Yeah, undo everything.
I'm gonna just click for 2. I drew, click for 2. Then I'm gonna.
Oh yeah,
because
legit.
then,
So you have a click left.
Yeah, so I have a click left.
Sure.
There.
I'm no
resing.
Yeah.
Here I will
1, 2, 3.
spend the money.
And what do you do
could
about
also
threat?
run the leech.
Threat
I will click through.
So you have no click left.
Yeah.
Okay. Leech.
Leech. Gets
How many cards do you want to see? It could be up to like 4, I think.
I want to see just 2. Yep. So can't steal that yet. I know I didn't have the money for it. But,
Good to know where that is.
yep. And I will get that here.
Oh yeah, right. Huge.
Yep.
Good.
All you.
I just top decked it.
Just top decked it?
Yeah.
So you scored the ontological at the end.
Yes. Fuck. Yeah, this was important.
So I as much as I understand the idea of this is forfeit, right? Like
No, you fought. You fought well.
I have a feeling like there was a chance.
No, with this was huge. I threw him on my virus. You ripped exactly on the turn. The problem is like
Yeah.
you still need to lock R&D basically every turn because if I draw into this, the game is cooked.
Yeah.
As soon as this is in your score area, you're genuinely, I wouldn't say favored, but you're probably going to play for a deck out because I can't score a 5-3 in their mode server.
Yeah.
Like you're in a weirdly weird spot that the game goes long, and
Oh,
I
I'm
only
in
have
a
two
very
spin
weird
doctor.
spot.
But like you do win if you steal the last 2 points.
That's
you won't win a
this
point.
was the play.
Yeah,
that I
huge,
really
huge,
needed.
huge.
The thing is, had you purged, then my only aspect I can
No, you just run through this.
I can run through that, or I can
Yeah, you can run through that. What I
run
need
on
to
archives
do-
first and get 1 token.
Is at some point I need to like PD back the virus and keep it safe. But like now that you have a way to break Jaguar, the only things that keep you out are like 1 costers, and you can always run archives.
Yeah. So I don't think it was entirely.
No, it swung bad, but like it was winnable from that situation. Stealing the Elviga was huge. Stealing their first Onto from hand also like, or second
Yeah.
Onto, huge.
The what else? So Faya, Earthrise, Carpe. So like losing the Mamie was kind of a pain because I wouldn't
Yeah,
have
it's
been able to
good
get the Akawa if I hadn't had that. But
No, you had no clicks.
no, I wouldn't have had to click up to play the Dirty Laundry.
Oh, okay.
But because the rest of it is just
Gas?
No.
Yeah, so the reason also why I iced this is I don't want you to inside job this. So I'm going to respect it by just putting something here. Obviously
Yeah.
with Hermes, it just ends up being attacks, but I don't want you to inside job and then C4 on the top of R&D because that's how you lock me.
that's what I was hoping to eventually pull into.
Because we saw only 1 inside job, and I'm assuming Ken runs, if not 3, at least 2.
There's 3 inside jobs.
Yeah.
They were both at the bottom of the deck.
Yeah, I think 1 was lost to damage.
Yeah. It's somewhere in here.
Yeah, I think we saw it. Probably. Maybe. I felt like we did. Maybe that was last game. No, maybe it was last game. Maybe it's only 2.
No.
There's no way of knowing.
There's no way of knowing which way this deck is going. But it was well played.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell me, because you've been playing. Because here's the thing, you know me as a Shaper player.
Sure.
I've played a lot of Lat.
Yeah.
I love the Lat that you brought.
Yeah.
I think it's cool because it actually sets up fast, which we've needed because there's no trick shot anymore. So, but it also really has game. I think the price is the card that needed that
Price is
deck
cool.
needs.
Yeah, it's really cool.
But this deck,
Which one?
the one that you're playing now, the PD,
Yeah.
how do you feel?
About it?
Yeah.
I haven't played enough against it. I was doing some practice stuff with Tron and playing into it. Like, if it has a good start, it has a really good start, and then things like spiral out of control. I think if people play against us, they start realizing certain things. Like, you can float tags. We don't care. Tags don't matter. So, like, the ice gets slightly defanged. It's also really weird because people will face check, like you did, into PD in certain circumstances, because the face checks, like, they can be bad, but they're not, like, take 2 core damage.
Gatekeeper is the one that I'm most like.
But like people play around Drafter, but like do people play around Jaguar on D? 1 core damage actually kind of matters for the deck, but 2 is obviously where things get really, really bad.
Yes.
I've also seen horrible situations where like if they can't deal with the Onto, sorry, not the Onto, the Jupe stat is like next turn you score and then your 2/2 becomes the score. If you didn't trust the Jupe stat on the turn that you trashed it,
Yeah.
I would have scored 2 Ontos and done 2 core damage in the same turn.
Yep.
Like it is so bad when it gets out of control.
Jupestad is a nightmare,
Yes.
but so are Nightmare Archives.
Yes.
Because I was I wouldn't have won.
No, you can deck me out.
No, as in I wouldn't have won if I hadn't pulled those Nightmare Archives. I still didn't have enough points to win.
Oh yeah. That's also like the satisfying thing about this deck is like turn 1 and game 1 you ripped an Ikoa, and my response is his points are gonna go down. Like
Yeah.
you can get a bad opening and then claw back because Nightmare Archives. Unless you get to 6 where you're like I'm just taking core damage because I think I can win quickly, you
Yeah.
can claw back a bit from my experience with this deck.
Yeah. But see, I know that once you hit 2 core damage, at that point core matters.
A lot. 2 is the break point because then
Yeah.
Ontos are 2/2s. So unless you're locking R&D, and then the thing that I think I like the most about this, because it's like a core damage deck, is that I'm incentivized to score. Because every time I score, I play like a weird Shaper deck where I get this toolbox back.
Yeah.
So it's like, what do you want for this board state? Usually it's your digital life.
Yeah, it's
Sometimes-
usually the money.
If you want 3 or 4 core damage, a red level clearance just allows me to draw like 3 cards clicklessly every turn, and then I can find the next Onto which I score to get a red level. So I can find the next
Yeah.
Onto. Like that's kind of sick. It's really cool.
What do you think is this deck's biggest weakness?
I don't know enough. I think like Banhar is not good for you. Like people just dealing with your ice.
Yeah.
Your remote server is flimsy. As long as like they take it a bit safe. Clot, you just kind of lose. It's hard to big deal Clot, but not impossible.
You how many Mavericks are in there?
1.
I mean, that's one thing that you can do with Clot,
Yeah.
but the whole clone ship clot doesn't play as much. Even simul-ship doesn't. You don't see it as often as you once did.
No, it's super uncommon, and a lot of decks are just coasting on the fact that no one's like stopping fast advance.
When was the last time that you saw clot?
I think like I was playing Lat with Claude in it.
Mm-hmm.
It was so my influence when I played Lat the first time without Price. I was like on Prognostic Q Loop, which is just a fun card. I like felt a bit too clumsy, but I was running Cupulation, Clot, and Hush as like my tech card.
Artist Colony and Data Dealer.
Sorry.
So bring back Data Dealer or Artist Colony, and then it's like, screw Giordano and screw your Nightmare Archives. But
there's like a place for that. I think at some point we'll see some sort of like interaction with agenda cards. It's been a while.
With runner forfeiting?
Yeah, it's been a while.
I think that extends the game, and I don't know if they want to do that.
Oh, you might be right about that. It does extend the game a fair bit too, but so does Nightmare Archives. So like, who knows?
Yeah, it's fair. That's fair. Andre, you're streaming tomorrow.
Yeah,
You're potentially even streaming paper.
yeah. That's the plan. If
Who are
nothing,
you streaming with?
Patrick Sklar.
And how do you feel about Patrick Sklar?
I have only good things to say.
Only good things to say about Patrick?
Yes,
He did come in here. He has braved the back room earlier.
I know.
He is braving the back room again.
Is he next week? Oh, sick.
Next week. So, what are you going to say to him to prepare him for another round in here? Seeing as how you just came in here and waltzed out with 3 victories.
I think the blitz is gonna like really get him sweating, and that's probably good for next week.
I'm so tempted to just run out and get a chess clock. I won't. I wanted
It's gonna be fun.
I owned a chess clock once upon a time.
Yeah,
An old analog one.
cool.
But
The like wind up one.
yeah, the wind up one, and all it has is a little flag.
Yes.
And it doesn't make any noise. It just goes.
It comes out. Yeah.
And
Oh yeah, because the clock goes through it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Patrick, I don't think we're gonna do speed or blitz Netrunner on this channel. We're gonna let Metropolitan Red have that first, because honestly, announced there, we'll let him have it. Andre, you're a resource for new players as well. You've got a lot of educational stuff on your channel. You have been commentators for world championships,
Yeah.
for national championships, soon to be Mega City championships. What is your favorite event you've attended that wasn't one that you ran?
Oh. Weird. Like Worlds was obviously hype. That's like a very easy answer.
Yeah.
Last year I went down to NAMPC Boston. It was like with Pat as well. We drove down. I had to convince him. I'm like, hey man, I'll drive you down. Just come. And we like made a weekend out of it.
Yeah.
And it was really cool because so this year we have districts, right?
Right.
So we played back in the day where we had regionals and FFG World.
Yeah.
And that sort of like style of event of like competitive caliber, but still like people will travel in for it, but it's not like a nationals or a continental. So like it's still casual enough and people will travel, and it's just like a nice excuse to spend a whole weekend, like a 2-day event sometimes, which when we played regionals, there were single-day events. I can't believe we did everything in a single day. It
It's
doesn't
nuts.
make any sense.
Yeah.
So we went down to NAMPC Boston, which NAMPC was the first year last year, and we came in. There's people from all over America, some Canadians too, like Wenjong came in from Toronto, which was sick.
Wenjong's super cool, by the way.
Yeah, Wenjong's great.
Yeah.
And it was just like a lovely experience, and it felt like that. I was also part of the Neon Static stream, like I didn't play, and that was, I think, like the nicest in-person stream I had seen in such a long time. Kato was working production. It was just very colorful and nice. The casting, the people to sharing the microphone, it was so good, and it felt exactly like what I remembered old FFG Netrunner did back in its heyday. And it was like very kind of just a nice warm feeling to be like everyone came out and had a great time.
That sounds awesome.
It was good.
But you're wrong.
Uh-oh.
Your favorite event that you attended was when you came to the back room and you took away 3 victories.
Okay, excuse me.
The last thing I want to ask is I want you to turn to the camera and I want you to tell everybody what you think about single-sided versus double-sided Swiss.
I like single-sided Swiss a lot.
The official position of the back
It's
room.
really good. I think I don't think you can see that much double-sided Swiss going forward. I don't think so.
Official position of the back room is single-sided Swiss.
I appreciate that.
And we learned that through hard-earned victories.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for being here.
Thanks for
Andre.
having me. This is great.
Super appreciated.
Hey, cheers. Of course. I'll have you on the channel at some point in the near future. I'm looking forward to
I'm
it.
looking forward to it. I will build you a blitz deck.
Excellent.
It'll happen.
Cool.
Folks, you can tune into the Metropole Grid either on Tuesday afternoons or Thursday evenings. That's tomorrow. Tune in to see local internet celebrity Patrick Sklar. You can also tune in to Neon Static, who have an amazing live play. Although I think they're once every 2 weeks.
Every second Monday. Yeah.
Every second Monday. So you missed them this past Monday, but you can catch them the next time. There's also plenty of great Netrunner communities out there, or communities, content
It's
creators.
like nearly every day of the week at this point,
Yeah,
which is sick.
which is awesome. So look, best thing is, you want to get into this game? Just go print it out. The makers want you to. Go to an event. They might even print the cards out for you at the event.
They usually do.
They do at Worlds. And it's just such a great game. Thanks again.
Thank you.
See you next time.
Have a good night, y'all.